I'm back. Wait, am I late?
No.
No.
Yeah.
You are so late.
You're
late by
like
15
20
seconds,
seconds late.
How dare you?
I feel like this diagram I put is more difficult. It's more difficult to actually think of when you're in there, though. There's like more like exceptions of who goes where. The other one's like.
I like that one though. Let's do that for reclears.
Are some of these Pokemon?
They're all Pokemon.
Yeah.
They're all, it's
Wait.
art. The birds are.
The
Wait,
cow is not
Those
a Pokemon.
Minotaurs are
the
Pokemon?
cows are angry birds, but it's
Oh.
Granbull and Arkin.
How do you know this?
Nerd.
Lisa, you're
What do you mean,
getting
how do
baited
I
by
know
the
this?
How do
symptoms.
you know this, you nerd?
Oh
Lisa,
my
you're
god, none of
getting
y'all
baited
play
by the
uncultured.
pretty diagram syndrome. That's the biggest FFXIV foul paw.
Faux pas.
People are always like, oh, this strat has a pretty diagram, we should do it, and they're always so bad.
No, it just makes more sense. Like, the birds go opposite, right? From the other bird. And then the Minotaurs is the same, pretty much. Just they go to the opposite bird. Well, no, opposite.
Yeah, the
ridge.
Minotaurs makes sense. The
The
birds
IOs are what's
don't
the
need
IOs
to
you
cross though.
The IOs are the hard part. Yeah.
No, they do, because if they bait it on the same part, they get cleaved by the Minotaur.
You know,
Yeah.
I can't
Die.
process this information. Now I can
Like-
only process one type of new information.
All right.
The strat is like this diagram makes it look way more forgiving than it actually is because the cone is actually like massive.
That's
Yeah.
true, but it just makes more sense in my head.
Oh, I mean, I'm totally down to do this one. I like it better actually, but it is definitely like it looks better than it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Is everyone here? I'm gonna ready
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, I'm here.
So are we doing at least like the first reflection, which is basically the first two reflections?
Ready check.
Just the first two reflections, I think, is more than enough. Yeah.
Oh, now I have to alt tab. Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
the random thing is like if he does like the quadrupedal thing or if he does the snake thing, right?
We're missing someone in the.
Miranda is not watching.
VOD.
I'm tuning in right now. I just walked back to my computer share.
Basically, like we don't have to go over the thing that's between the reflections, but we have to go over both reflections.
Okay. Let's go. This is really fast. I'm gonna slow it down actually. We got like 0.5 or something.
It looks slowed down already. Low.
I know.
Okay, here we go. Is the quality okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, good. Genesis of Flame, raid
Can
wide.
you full screen it?
Oh yeah. Raid wide. Okay, I'm gonna pause it here. Conceptual
Octaflare. Yeah,
I
so
think
it's
everyone should open the document, by the way, and like read along. But
Yeah. Follow on page 5, kids.
yeah, take notes, please.
It is actually 5 pages.
But yeah, basically this could be conceptual die, tetra, or octaflare, and as you see, it's light party stacks. Tetra is partners, octo is spread. Whenever he puts conceptual before it, it means he's like stocking it essentially to use it at a different point later on. Whenever he just does it straight up, which does happen, it'll happen like immediately. So this will be a theme throughout the whole fight.
Die 2, Tetra 4, Octa 8. Okay,
Yep.
that
Yep.
makes sense.
So he is stocking spreads in the poll you're watching. Stocking spread. Torches. This is a normal mode mechanic. Basically 4 squares out of the 16 in the arena are going to be safe, and it's either going to be these 4 that the boss is covering at the moment, or you can see my cursor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This like these two on D and these two on B in their clip. It's only ever gonna be these four or this and this.
I think it can
No,
can
it
it
can
be
be-
north or south as
Oh
well?
no,
Yeah.
it could be it could be like this.
Depending on the
this
starting
maybe.
No, so it's any combination of two squares, or any combination of four squares in the middle two rows. The first and fourth row will never be safe.
Yeah. So no, it could be D and then these two. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be D and
Yeah.
then the two
Can
center
you-
ones. Yeah.
Make your cursor bigger or move it slower. I can't like follow it
Oh,
if you
okay.
move it super
It could
quickly.
be. It could be.
Okay.
Okay, so it basically it's these 8.
Basically, just not on the corners on the outside.
Yeah.
It's always
Yeah.
gonna be a combination of these 8, and it's always gonna be like 2 together. So it'll be like a unit of 2 like this, or a unit of 2
Uh-huh.
like this, and a unit of 2 like this, and it's like the fires that go out, right? Like
What this means is
normal-
basically look at only the north-south.
Yeah, so the way
fires.
you can solve this is you just pretend one half of the arena doesn't exist depending on like your light party, right? So let's
Yeah.
pretend my light party's on the right side, which it is,
Mm-hmm.
and all I need to look at is this one that's going north.
Mm-hmm.
If this one that hits the wall right here and takes a left turn, it means this one is safe
Mm-hmm.
over here. If it takes a right turn, it means these two are safe.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on this side, you just look at this one that's going south and apply the same logic. So when it hits the wall, if it takes a left turn, it means the opposite lane is safe. If it takes a right turn, it means this lane is safe.
But
We'll see.
That's a lot easier to see, actually.
So
yeah,
it
like
also
if you're only
depends-
looking at one of them, it's really easy to see.
Yeah.
But doesn't it also depend on the horizontal line? Because if the horizontal line goes up, then north and south
those-
is not
No,
safe.
the
those-
horizontal line will always cover the same ones.
yeah.
So it's always east-west.
Yeah, it's always like aligned with D and B. That's where the safe spots are.
Okay.
So I'm gonna play it back real quick. So let's all watch this line. See how it takes a left turn or right turn. So we know. Sorry, right turn. So where he's standing right now is safe because it took a right turn.
Make sure you're looking at the ground to know where to go. This means sides or in.
Whenever
Also,
you cast
stock
Sunforge,
with-
so whenever you cast, so everyone understands that, right? What I just said.
Yeah.
With the blue fire, and how to do it. So if you were on the opposite side, your light party's opposite side, you'd be looking south and watching that one turn off the wall.
Yeah.
Whenever he casts Sunforge, that's the thing where it's either like the snake, remember in normal mode, like the dragon boy or the phoenix,
Mm-hmm.
and these lines on the arena are gonna tell you where is safe. So he's doing Sunforge, and he's also unleashing the stocked Octaflare from earlier, the conceptual Octaflare. So it's
Anytime it
sides.
says conceptual, it's stock.
Yeah, so it's sides and spread, and as you see, the spreads are really big in this one.
Velvet, can I be where the dragoon is, or do you want that spot and I can go south?
I'd rather be where he is because I'd be able to hit the boss, but
Can't you hit the boss?
no, you can't hit the boss when the spreads are happening because they're really big. Like they're like they're like
Yeah.
the size of like an entire.
If
square.
it's
One.
into that,
I
kind
see.
of makes it a little tighter.
We can have it to where
Can I be second then? Can you go south, Lisa?
yeah, I can go. Wait, why can't Velvet go south? Oh, because I see.
Because
This
you
is
can't
what-
hit the boss, but I don't know.
Can that be a
Wouldn't
phoenix
the
instead
tank
of a
be there
snake
though, getting up time as well?
Well, why
if you
can't
look
we
at the-
go north,
If you look at the
south?
other side, look at how the other side has their
Can't
spreads.
go north south because there's a cleave going off.
Yeah,
in the
if
middle
it's
of
the
the arena.
dragon, that blaze cannot.
You can be a
be-
little. You can, as you see from how wide this is, you can be a little closer. Like this person could be like here, and I don't think it would click the dragoon, right? It could be on like around 2.
Where's
Yeah,
the
this-
tree?
No, so it already happened, but it snapshots at the same time as the Sunforge. So this was side safe, and it does the spread at the same time as the side
Oh,
safe.
I see it. Okay.
Like this. Like Lulu, you could be on 2, and I don't think you would hit me if I was here. If I was where the dragoon
Yeah,
is.
I'm just like, I don't know if I can reach the tank. But okay.
I think yeah, we can go in and figure like these sort of things out when we're in there. But
Yeah.
let's just go over what is happening, I guess. And then
This is Buster.
this is Buster with bleed.
Let's take a look at the damage here. Actually, I don't think the first one's that bad because you have like all your cooldowns up. But
So
after
these
that,
mechanics
the ticks
that
are
start
awful.
these mechanics that start, the things that could be variable are the stocked die slash tetra slash octa, and whether it's in or sides, whether it's the dragon or the phoenix.
Wait, is that thing buster of both, then both, then both?
Yeah, because there's like magic wands that apply, but each hit it looks like.
Oh, okay.
So
Can
now
we like go in and practice that mechanic and then
It's-
just do the next part when we get there?
like it's gonna like that's one. This is 1 minute into the fight.
This is
so,
like 10 seconds.
yeah,
Yeah.
like we're gonna get past that like instantly, like by accident. So we should probably just have an idea of what to do for these two things at least.
We're all
Okay.
gonna be like sewing weapons, probably, right? So
Yeah,
it's just
Yeah.
purely mechanics.
So whenever he does Reforge Reflection, he can turn into one of two forms. So let's see what happens in this one. He'll do the second form after the first one, so we'll watch that if he turns into one here. Okay, he's going like Ultima mode or whatever you're gonna call it. Centaur
Yeah.
mode.
Four-leg mode.
So everyone on the document, you can, if Centaur mode is the first one that K wrote down. So as soon as he does Centaur mode, it's not it. There's a knockback. So after you see him transform, you just slam your knockback button basically. As soon as you see him turn into a Centaur, and then that will knock you back into the wall if you don't hit it in time. I'm gonna just let it play out because this is honestly like really simple.
All Protean spots here.
Yeah, just get in your Protean spot. And then he'll do like 2 at a time.
4 sets.
And you just need to remember which one you are. Which set. So you need to count like
Yeah,
1,
so
2,
we're gonna be
3, or
counting.
4.
I'll probably count like 1, 2, 3, 4.
So Dragoon was 1. So he's going to 1 now. And you'll see why, because the boss is gonna jump to each one in that order. So he jumps on 1s. Jumps on 2s, who are over there.
The limit cut thing.
Jumps on 3s, who are on 1. Jumps on 4s. And then they need to be this far away because it's proximity damage. And that's it for Ultima form. So after he finishes his transformations, he transforms back. He'll do a raid wide. And maybe I should just pull up another VOD in case we get the other one. Because he doesn't do the second one till later. And there's like mechanics in between.
You can just fast forward it to when he does it.
Oh yeah. Ignore. Pretend you didn't see this. So right here. So when he's doing Reforged Reflection in the beginning, he could also turn into Gorgon mode. As soon as Gorgon mode happens, there's gonna be a chariot. So he's spawning his Gorgon arms or whatever. Chariot.
See it.
It's a big arm right there on the right.
It looks like the second boss of the tier, with like the wing and like the weird snake thing. He'll do a chariot under him.
It's the size of the
Like
Nidhogg
everyone's
one, so it's
mouth.
literally like
And
It's just the size of the headphones.
this is like the harder one basically.
This is probably the hardest mechanic in the fight, actually.
I'm gonna pause it now. So if you look at
It's-
the debuffs on the party
It's
list,
frozen.
frozen.
Or...
It's
Yeah,
frozen.
Shit. What the heck?
It's stuck on the chariot.
Stuck at 304 timestamp.
Let me try again. Let me know if I'm just gonna. Is it working again?
It's
Still frozen.
for me.
What the?
Just
heck?
restart the stream.
Dude, freaking Discord.
I just blame Elisa.
Huh?
Huh?
we go.
Infinite loading for me.
Same.
Mhm.
What the fuck? Do I sound laggy?
No.
No.
Nope.
What's going on?
Discord
Discord is
share
dying,
is,
is it?
is very like finicky.
How much time do we have for raid today?
It depends when people want to go to bed. Because we have all day tomorrow, so
A little lockout fine? Or like one more lockout?
it's up
Or
to
I don't know.
up to
I
anyone who
think the
wants to
lockout
think
is 2
Lulu-
hours.
Lulu
it?
said
Is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
90 minutes or is it 2
it's,
hours?
it's
2 hours.
2
It's 2 hours because it's the
Fourteen
last
It's
hours.
floor.
always 120.
I
think
could
Lulu wanted
maybe
to
do like a lockout, but no promises.
It should be a chill
Yeah.
lockout because we're just gonna stow weapons and just learn mechanics.
Yep.
It's up to you though. Like, don't push it if you're feeling tired.
Do you want to do like a mech and then VOD, mech, VOD?
Well,
like
these
that?
are happening really fast. Like we've
Yeah, like this
learned-
is
there's,
this
like, 30
happens 1
seconds
minute
in.
into the fight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Can you let me know if it's working again?
It's still like loading.
Not working.
It's
No.
not loading for
I
me.
think
Oh.
I think we just go in and like pray, and then if we get then we have to go over it. But if we get
We're definitely gonna have to go over that one though,
we
because
are
we're
going
definitely
to have
gonna
to go
get
over
it.
it like instantly.
Well,
but
why don't we all just watch this clip that's linked in the doc and then like that's fine.
Yeah, so there's 2 clips. There's the if Ultima thing and then if Gorgon thing. And
Yeah.
that's pretty much the first 2 major mechanics. You just want to
Sick.
take a look real quick.
Okay, then let's go over the strat that we were going to use for the Gorgon thing. Then
I think we don't have to worry about that for now.
no.
One's call first.
Alright.
Just watch everything first and then
Northern east.
Okay.
I feel like we kind of do. Well, yeah. We can just. I think everyone needs to know what's
Okay.
happening first and foremost before we
I
can
mean,
go
it's
over
just
the
Yeah.
strat.
This is the clip, right?
North and east.
Okay, let's see. My
Alright, think about your
internet
movement.
can
Northeast
handle
going
this.
first.
oh good, Lulu.
Oh my.
Really?
It's green. It's okay.
Okay, it's
It's
half
watchable.
speed now. So
Good. Just gonna do a chariot. Yoink.
Gorgon.
Gorgomenteo.
Mantia. Okay,
This is
pause
Mantia
on
debuffs.
debuff. Okay, let me...
Yeah, there's 4 ones. Like the 1s and 2s are roll based.
Okay,
So there's for each roll there's 2 cursed shrieks, like from T7 or from P8S. Like you look in front of you, it does a cone, and then the green debuffs are just spreading anyways.
It's like poison. Yeah.
Okay.
It
You
looks
can-
like it's
I'm
E12S
going
kind of
to-
style.
Should
Just let it
the mechanic
play out once, and then we can talk through it.
Okay, let me just read the notes and then I'll watch it because it's just easier for me. Okay, cone, poison, blah. Okay. So Kareth has the cone.
And he's on the first set.
Okay. The snakes are spawning,
Yeah, I need to look away, obviously, but
and he's going to freeze the snake.
and then someone with a spread will hit it to kill it. As soon as you petrify a gorgon,
Oh, and then the second
next
set
instance-
go.
yeah, the next instance of damage it takes will kill it. From a
Oh, that's so cool.
It happens very fast though. Right?
Yeah.
it's like 2-second intervals.
Wait,
the
so
look away mechanic happens, and then you have to petrify the gorgon because your gaze goes off, and then you have to do the. Is this full
So the
speed?
second set, like,
is
I
this
think
full
it's
speed?
spawn
Yes.
cardinal or intercardinal, right?
I think it's always opposite of where the first one spawned. That's what it's been.
Oh,
If
but
the
the
first ones. So if the first one spawned intercardinal, the next set will also spawn intercardinal, but
Mhm.
it can spawn like they don't always spawn across from each other. Like it can spawn at 1 and 2.
Yeah, it could be like,
Yeah.
or it could be like A and like north and
But-
east.
The second
So-
set won't spawn where the first set spawn.
No, it'll
Correct.
always be like the other set of cardinal or intercardinal.
They
So
also
like this is
won't
2-4,
be-
the other one's 1-3.
They're all gonna be cardinals, or they're all gonna be intercardinals. It's not gonna be like one's north, one's northeast either.
Yeah, no, like I was gonna say, when they're rotating, one person can call northwest, and
Yeah,
the other
let-
person gets south.
Yeah, well,
Just
we're
let
gonna
it
go
play
over
out,
that
and then we'll
after.
talk about our system of how you want to
One
prio.
more question about the mechanic and how it works. So you said in the next source of damage will kill it, so we can't just like tap it and kill it. It has to be the poison that kills
Yeah,
it.
it has to be the poison though. It has to be like rate damage or whatever.
Okay. Okay. I think
So
I
it's-
get it.
Yeah,
Just
don't
let-
look,
yeah,
gaze the
yeah.
thing, then hit it with your poison.
And,
where
and then
he's
the next don't look
facing.
goes off. It's all like 2-second intervals. Yeah.
Yep.
Jeez.
So like 1,
90.
2. It's like 3 seconds. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, I like their colored markers. Pretty cool. For like, so a tank and a DPS could go to just the same color. Okay?
Ours are colored
No,
too.
they don't do that.
Well, I guess you can't.
I don't think that's how they.
Can
No,
you?
oh yeah, you can't do it that way though.
Yeah, so
Why not?
are we going over the strat for this now?
Let's go through the whole mechanic, then go for the strat.
Okay.
Because the tanks have
did
two
we not
different
see
types.
any of it?
That was the whole mechanic already.
Oh, was
I
that the
think
whole
we
thing?
saw the whole thing, yeah. I would just let it play out.
Yeah, that was everything.
I can let
Um,
it play out one more time.
Both tanks could have like both
Different
like
types.
gauges, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That's why we need to have a priority system.
Mhm.
So the
Just
priority
Right? Looking
The
at
pri-
the
Very much.
the priority is
Oh.
basically like we're going to have for each pair, so tanks, healers, melee, and ranged. Sorry.
Actually, since it can be a little weird, just call it lower high number.
Wait, just let Calyx finish saying what he's saying.
Okay, so we already went over this earlier, actually. So like,
Yeah.
what we want to do is we want to assign one person in each like pair, to be like north prio, and like that means north and clockwise of north. So like if you're assigned north prio, and it spawns like northeast, northwest, whoever's assigned north prio gets northeast. Make sense? And it's one person per group that's assigned that. I forgot what the other stipulation was.
It's
Like,
if it spawns south, like the bad patterns. If it spawns south and west, then north gets south.
Yeah, north gets south because it's the first one clockwise of north.
wait, when it's south and west?
This is
North
like the key thing
gets-
everyone needs to understand because
North,
it's actually like
north gets south because it's the first one that's clockwise of north.
This is the thing, remember, Warren, where it's like DSRPF, go north and
Oh,
clockwise.
okay.
Yeah.
So just reference from north then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
think
you
we
can
go-
think of
I-
one is north prio and clockwise, the other one is counterclockwise from north.
we should go over this with a raid planner all together. I think that's probably the best way to understand.
Yeah.
Let's see. Arena squares 4x4. I hope my thing works now.
We should like not spend too much time explaining this, I feel like, and then just do it and explain what happened when someone did it wrong.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's do that first, and then we can do the look at the raid plan.
Yeah.
How the prio should work.
So first, then let's just assign which person in each pair gets north prio. So who wants north prio?
I'll go north prio.
No, you guys are... Wait, okay, so first of all, the pairs are like melee, right?
Yeah.
Melee,
You do
melee,
it, like,
range,
after light
range.
parties, right? Like,
It's
doesn't
because
it,
we
like-
have to have 4.
Because I think the only
Oh,
problem when
I
it
remember
happens
the other.
with-
So I remember the other issue with this. We also have ranged prio north. If you and your partner don't have the same debuff, ranged priority north.
So if it's a tank and healer have
Healer
like
goes north.
a cone,
Yeah,
yeah.
healer north.
I think this is not soaking probably.
And then if it's me and Faye, then I always go north, and then Faye is always south because of light parties and stuff.
Sure.
Well,
Sure,
I
we can
think
do that. We can just do my
south.
light party north, Lulu's light party south.
And then what if there's two people from the same light party, which could happen, right?
And then we still need a
That's
prio
fine.
within the prio.
Well, that's fine though.
Or isn't it role based though? It's like tanks healers
Yeah, it's
get like
Each
one,
each
right?
player, yeah.
Yeah, but like both range to get one, remember? Both range to get one, both melee
Yeah,
get
yeah,
one.
yeah.
If we're
The
gonna
same
do
thing.
it like
If
this,
both
we do a
ranged-
system like E12
That's
and 10.
the
So
Wait,
one
wait,
person
wait.
each section.
One at a time,
like,
one at a time.
That's what a light party does, though. It's one person per role. Like if
yeah, it's left and right, right?
He's
Yeah,
saying,
exactly.
You
Robert,
already
he's
know
saying
from
that
your light party.
he's saying
Saying
like, let's say if two range get it, then our light party is south. Lulu's light party is south, so Miranda will be south, and then I'll be north.
Oh.
Oh no, I'll be sorry, vice versa.
You'll be
if-
south.
if
Yeah,
me
I'll
and
be
Ray
south,
do the
you'll be
same
north.
thing, I'll
Yeah.
be swapping, is what I'm saying. It's the same thing as O12S Advanced Relativity.
Yeah.
E12S.
Yeah, you'll be in, or yeah, you could
Yeah.
either
Isn't there a
do that.
reason why this doesn't work though?
No, it'll generally work. The tank or healer and the payload just needs to also have the priority of when to swap when they have the same debuff.
The thing is, the problem is when it's north and west, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, you have
Or
to
like
have
Kellic
someone
says,
that will always go.
prio.
Oh,
To
then you just
north,
proud
right?
north and east and
Or,
south and west.
I don't know if they're
if it's
should
north
be-
and east, we have Miranda Prio north.
My group
So-
is east and south.
But you know, we're doing away with that because this mechanic is weird. And it can spawn in like different.
Well, I don't know why you would say that you're prioing north and west.
I think we need to just see this, and then I
Yeah.
think it'll make sense why we need a prio. I think that's like what
Yeah,
everyone
let's
needs to.
just. I think we should
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, like we spent like
Yeah.
3 hours doing this earlier. Cause
And-
so
and-
like
and just before we go in, for the swaps, if Rin and I have the same type of debuff, I'm the one adjusting south and Lisa's adjusting north. For the tank and healer pairs, if they have the same type, is the healer adjusting or is the tank
no, the
adjusting to the opposite
tank.
group?
so we're doing it back with tanks north, melee north.
Oh, I
Which
thought
would
we
be
said
south,
we're
though,
going
right?
by
That's
light parties
fine.
and then adjusting within the light parties.
We are, but we need 2 different priorities. We need a light
Yeah.
party north and then ranged and melee ranged or melee north. So my light party north, and then we'll do melee north. I guess is that fine with everyone?
I'd rather do melee south if we're picking.
You rather do melee south? Okay.
Yeah.
Ranged north. Like if you and your partner do not have the same debuff, ranged north. Okay.
Okay.
If you do, go by your light party.
When you say partner, who are you referring to?
I
Well,
think it
Like
was the
your
other
partner-
way
your
around.
Okay,
partner's
so
red.
it's the melee adjusting south. Got it.
Yep.
If
Like
you
your
have the
partner within your light party? You're talking about your
Yeah.
partner in terms
Yeah.
of
Your
your
and
number?
partner,
that-
as in your role partner.
Yeah.
So when I say your partner's red.
Okay.
so if me and Warren,
Oh, my God.
Oh.
If you and Warren both have the same debuff, you're going north.
I'm going north.
really.
Is
Yeah.
Warren the
Really?
default south tank?
Warren, what?
Well, I mean, we can
I'm the
we can
default.
just do
north
like
tank, right?
melee and healers south, and then ranged and tanks north. That's a thing we can do.
Too much information
We're-
on right now.
We're
overcomplicating the darn
yeah.
rules.
I promise you, it's not
It has to be
overcomplicated. It's
complicated.
necessary.
It has to be
It's just
complicated.
light
It is
party.
necessary,
have
but
to-
I think people are still stuck
we
on
have to
like
see the
like
mech.
yeah, not everyone
Yeah.
understands like why we need a prio to begin with. So
Right.
let's
Okay,
start
what
with
I'm
that.
saying is the problem is you focusing on range melee. It's just look at your partner and then do I have same? Do I adjust? That's it. That you don't have to
Okay.
keep talking about ranged and melee.
Sure.
Here, let's
Except we do, but sure.
Put shield up and I'm gonna chain pull.
We're sheathing weapons, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
put
Yeah.
food on for a bit.
I'm just gonna do my opener and then just keep voking on CD.
Yeah.
Hitting 1, 2, 3 to keep aggro. Not ready check, and then this will be the last ready check until
Until we
It
clear.
doesn't necessarily need to be insects.
Yeah.
It's gonna not grow for the
Alright.
Buster.
I'm gonna just do.
Yeah, no one except
Fine.
tanks hit the boss then.
I'm gonna do a count. It's 1, 2, pulling.
I'm just auto.
Man, I'm
I'm gonna use my buff to
stressed
see
out.
the timing, but I'm not gonna do anything else.
Make sure you're
happened to
running
Shiva?
pure aggro.
I need to know what my
you're-
song
you're right.
timings are.
Uh,
Raid
I'm,
line.
I'm not hitting other buttons other than my
Oh
buff.
my
fuck.
god.
Okay, yeah, alright.
Octa spread.
Alright, so we deploy at the start.
It's gonna be a
Octo
spread.
spread.
It's a spread.
Octos, yeah.
Look
Look at the
A.
north-south
Yeah,
line.
look A.
Spread after this. This is gonna be sides. Spread. No.
Oh, I
Nice.
went 2 in. Okay.
Tank Buster shirt.
Yeah.
Tank Buster.
Rinse hitting buttons. Filthy button hitter.
This
I'm
first
just.
transformation.
I
is
gotta
coming up.
see how stuff lines up. I'm not like thinking about my buttons.
Which way it transforms into.
And get towards your clock spots.
It's
Knock
Octa.
back.
though.
Knock back.
Forecast,
Knock
forecast.
Knock back now. You need to do it like instantly as soon as you get the kills
Wow.
out.
Dude.
So it's gonna hit 1, and then 2s.
And then we die. Yeah, that has to. It has to be
Does
like
the
instant
chariot
as soon as you
hit
see the tail.
instantly too?
Yeah, that was really fast actually.
The chariot is really fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, for that, if somebody wants, they can stand under the boss while everyone's in the clock spots.
Yeah.
If that's something someone wants to do.
You just keep pulling. You don't
Oh
need
shit.
it.
Yeah, yeah. 1, 2, pulling.
Give it to Lulu because Lulu's always the one that's been the boss like first.
We're
Even-
gonna have mitigation for the first AoE.
Fainted.
Shield.
I shield myself.
Oh,
Spreads
Boring
again.
Spread.
okay. I need to like hit buttons to see like what's happening. I'm just gonna like hit foil.
Watch the north-south line.
What did he stock?
Spread
It spreads.
Octo.
Okay.
in.
And then spreads after.
Delta side in.
Spreads
Delta
and
side in.
sides.
Miranda, please.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, I lied. Never mind. It's not always.
I wasn't getting hit. What was it being yelled at for?
Yelling. We
I
can just
have
roll.
eyes. Contrary to popular opinion.
Okay.
Did you get hit by the blue around there? Where you at? Or no?
No, it didn't. So
Okay, cool.
yeah, you have to look at 2 flares, I guess. So everyone like assign with your partner. So like this is clock partners now. So
Are you doing DPS rotate?
I think I'm with Velvet.
yeah, DPS
Or-
rotate.
You're with me.
Warren and I.
Velvet should be with
so-
Faye.
Yeah, so it's Miranda and Warren, Velvet and Joe. Yeah. Alright. This is fine. Stay in your quadrant. So Miranda and Warren are 4, Zhao and Velvet are 1, Lulu and
Wait,
Lisa
what?
are 2,
I
me
think
and...
Velvet wants to be down
Yeah, I don't want to
there.
be at 1 if
Make
we.
it
Oh yeah,
fun.
swap Lisa and Velvet.
Lisa should go north.
Lisa with Faye and then me with Lulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Then with
so these are your
Calyx.
quadrants. In like 4, you're looking at the. You know which one you're looking at. You're looking at the fires that are aligned with your marker.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Cool. That's it. We can go.
Okay.
Alright. 1, 2, pulling.
Guess we're all just hitting buttons now. That's a
You
base.
just like hit one button.
It's
Petrified.
Let's see.
That's light
Pairs? It's gonna be pairs.
Pairs.
Pairs. Here.
In after the torches.
In now.
It's not-
In now.
What was it?
I think the way I was
Oh
talking
no,
about
it
still works.
is, but you
though,
have to move in after the.
We can still
after
look
the
north,
fire.
Lulu. We don't need to turn around like our quadrant.
We have to look north and then also
You, have to-
at the
you-
horizontal one. I
you guys
think.
would have to look north and west.
Yeah, we have to look at the horizontal line as well. Not just
The left group
north
is
one.
looking at south and the east line.
Yeah, I forget which
Okay.
direction it goes in, but
Whichever one,
Yeah,
I
it kinda
think it's
makes
whichever
sense.
one starts
Alright,
on
I'm
your
just gonna-
side.
Pull while we
Yep.
talk.
Yeah,
1,
just-
2, pulling.
この暗き老木を次のしとねとしてやろう。
it's gonna
Just,
hit one, two.
Tetra. It's
Just follow me for now,
partners.
okay?
Partners.
灼熱よ走れ。燃え上がれ。駆けき獣よ。
Out and partners.
Out in partners. Stay like
Right here.
two-ish.
Clusters.
In on Warren.
And a default towards your clock spot here.
There'll be transformations up in a moment. First transformation.
我が
Watch
道
for
ら
the legs.
捧げた成果とくと見ろ。
I think it might be the quote.
Knockback.
Knock
Not that
back
many
now.
checkouts.
I think it's the quote.
Yeah.
Watch your
Watch
number.
what you get.
Lisa's counting.
Spread.
One,
One.
2,
Face spread.
3.
Oh, that does a
It's
lot of
people
damage.
Die, so it messes up.
Yeah, people died.
That was like 30k per hit.
So I was 1 here.
You only get hit by 1 though, so
Behold the fruits of sacrifice. I
Oh.
think that one's Ultima. Let's
Oh
see
shit,
if
it
that
goes
holds
through it.
through.
I
Who's
should be the
betraying
quote.
before God? Or what? What?
Behold the fruit. Behold the fruits of sacrifice. I'm pretty sure that's Ultima, but let's just see. Keep pulling.
Okay. 1, 2, pulling.
You can just face pull,
You can just
honestly.
pull, yeah,
Yeah, like just
yeah,
face
we
pull.
don't know. All right, cool.
Yeah, like we're hitting button. Nothing matters right now.
Okay. Nice.
Partners.
Tetris partners.
Stowed partners.
灼熱よ走れ。
More
Lisa
south.
didn't get the whispering done.
That's alright.
燃え上がれ。駆けき獣よ。
Out and
Sides.
partners.
That's partners.
消し止め。
Buster. In on Warren.
Watch the quote.
You know what? We should just always shortcast, shouldn't we?
That's what I was gonna do.
Shortcast?
It won't actually be up for the next one, so don't get in the habit.
Oh, it won't?
Yeah, it won't.
Same
It's
thing.
really
Fruits of
fast.
sacrifice. It was.
Oh, I did it too
Yeah, I did
early.
it too early. Yeah.
Can't do it
We
at
don't
quote.
know because it's not doing Gorgon. We can't recover this.
Yeah. You can get just maybe for safety for now if you hit it the wrong timing. If you go like the corners and move in, like you won't get hit into the wall.
Okay.
As we learn the timing, I mean,
Yeah, so
obviously we'll
just
want to.
for
Not
safety,
bracket.
get to the corner.
Yeah, just like stand right here.
次のしとねとしてやろう。
Spreads.
Scoring spread.
Spread stopped.
灼熱よ走れ。 燃え上がれ。
I'll dodge north there, Warren.
In. It's in. I'll be like on the
Then
boss.
spreads. It's really big.
It's
Yeah.
at the same time. Yeah.
There you go.
Let's see.
我がミスら捧げた成果 くと見ろ。
Be in the corner, just
Roots
like
again.
for safety.
Knock
Roots
back.
again.
best.
Yeah.
今の私はいささか
Hotspots?
強だ。
Fox box.
Rapid
Mate,
don't
mate,
have.
mate.
I heard of it.
1, 2,
Oh my god, dude, we
3.
need so much
Three
help
That
for
does
that.
a lot, yeah.
神に
One of the
Oh,
tanks.
Yeah, but like I
One of the
thought it
tanks need
did
to be
nothing
south.
because I was looking at the VODs and they did like 3k.
No, each hit does quite a bit of damage.
Protean
Well,
spread
I see that
after
now.
like
I'm just saying
the
like
tank
on the
goes through.
VOD.
Alright.
この暗き牢獄
Yeah, Phayas needs to be south
君
then.
の務めとしてやろう。
Can we all like fit in this? No, we can't because we have to be outside the
Spread,
headless
stop.
for our clocks.
Yeah, not stocked.
灼熱よ。
Which one is this? Spread?
One,
Spread,
one
That's
of the
fine.
healer. One healer could be dead center.
I go far.
Was it partners or?
Spread.
Spread.
Sides and spread.
Sides.
Remember, these are really big.
You stay.
They're really big.
Yeah, you can say I can just
My
move
bad.
up more.
I
fine,
debated one.
Okay.
We
No.
might need to end one.
Miranda.
Yeah.
I'm getting up.
Spread out. I think it targets someone else. It doesn't. Bug.
I'll poke here.
I got him.
Shit. The
Gonna watch
dot. The dot hits.
Well, but that
Magic
one
bomb.
shot you.
Sure cast. In a moment. Get in the corner just in case. Keep gonna get the same one. I can't tell if the quote works or not.
I'm going
Yeah,
middle.
Lock touch now.
Mate.
Can you faint?
Yeah, I fainted.
1,
2.
2, 3, 4.
神に
One's
One's
to
to
one,
one.
two's to three.
Who's the third?
Wait,
We can probably change
I
it.
thought I was a 2. I was a 2.
I'm missing a 3 over here.
Yeah. I thought we were just doing numbers
Uh,
to numbers, but I guess we're
is
doing
red,
back
white,
and
No,
blue?
you can't. It has to be opposite or else there's proximity.
Oh, I see.
They can't jump side to side, yeah.
Just
Look at the four
Look,
boards.
I got
on that one.
Miranda.
高き
Oh,
獣よ。
I've seen this part.
Yeah, this is a. It's like 2 of them, so it's north south safe.
north south in the lines. In north south lines.
In the lines.
And
Everyone
it's
hit in the
spread.
hit,
Oh,
so
people need to
tank
bait in.
healers bait.
Now we're dead. Yeah.
There's another set. So this
Corners.
is both out.
Double
yeah.
out.
Corners.
Corners, and then let's watch. Hey,
Oh, the
go
Buster.
That's not a buster.
Nah,
it's
it's like a Protean.
Go
or
to one.
something.
This
Go
would
to
be
one.
3. It'd
3
be
is safe. 3 is
Three.
safe.
Oh, that's 3.
played wide. Big heals here. Big heals, Lulu.
Yeah, that mech isn't actually like that bad.
Wait,
so we
did,
can,
did he do the Diet Tetra or Octa yet?
yeah, he did. It was Nest of Flame Viper.
Family has been dead. Didn't see it.
Yeah, it was Nest of Flame Viper, which is we need to be in.
Yeah,
Protean
they're
spots.
all in. Everyone in Proteans.
次の務めとしてやろう。
I'm just gonna call out safe spots for that. Just like hover toward your spots from the start of the fight.
You can always
Like
move
the
on this
letters,
cross.
or
You can
like,
always move on this
if
number.
it's corners, can you be like numbers?
Sure. We don't have a C marker.
What happened to your stick?
What was stock?
It's okay. I don't
Anyone?
know.
Well, all right, just spread.
I wasn't even looking at. I think.
Sides?
Sides.
Oh shit.
Oh, my bad.
I wasn't looking.
Yeah,
I
off the
got Lauren.
Miranda suck.
Oh shit. I'm
I got
standing on Delta.
Volvo.
Good luck with the second hit.
Fun.
Maybe we should just wipe and pull again. We're just gonna die to the thing next turn.
No, just we'll keep
Maybe we
trying.
can. Okay.
我がミスら捧げた
Sure
Please,
cast.
for the love of God.
Cast now. It's
No,
out,
no, it's out,
It's not the
out.
clock. Out, Chariot.
There's-
Watch your
I think
debuffs.
you just
Oh.
gotta do it on reaction then. Yeah.
I was on the edge of the hitbox, but it's
Remember
wider
your
than I thought.
priorities.
Same as DSR.
進め荒ぶ
You
る
and me,
Rin, you and I are clockwise from north.
Clockwise from north? Okay.
You ready to look away?
Look like
For
2.
second FFXIV.
Oh shit.
Cleaves
Is?
now. Cleaves out.
Oh, it's okay.
This is mine.
Yeah, that's yours. Second cleaves out. Second cleaves out.
You have to look at the Gorgon. We're dead now.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, we die like instantly if someone misses a gaze.
It gives a damage down,
Oh.
so it doesn't kill you instantly, but it does raid wipe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the quote is not the tell; it's just
Yes.
whatever he
It's
turns
the
into.
Feed, I think.
If you watch his arm, it's Gorgon. If you see the feet, it's knockback. Just watch what he turns into.
Yeah.
Just you have to do on reaction, yeah.
Pay attention to the start because I keep forgetting to.
Spreads.
I'm gonna make like a trigger for that.
No, sir.
Watch
Do
your
you
safe
want Trube
spots.
on this or Trube on the Earth thing?
I want Trube on literally anything else. This one room. This one room.
Out. Spreads.
Oh, shit.
I got Warren.
I got Velvet.
Min on Zhao, but I doubt it's gonna help.
I got the one who's gonna die.
Yeah, it's not. Joe's gonna have like a 5 billion bleed.
Got him.
That is.
Yeah, it's because you took it with a magic ball.
Watch the transformation.
Out.
Chariot, out. Okay, so
Watch
remember,
the Gorgon.
if your role partner has the same debuff, light party north. Otherwise, range north.
Helix, you're north?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna get south.
It's north prio, so this should be like C and A, I think.
I'm
First
gonna
cases.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh,
Look away, look away. Look away.
Look away. Okay, cool.
That
Seconds.
snapshot's really weird.
No one got tough.
We did. Oh, I lived.
We kind of did it.
No one exploded south?
Oh no,
or...
I'm just actually stupid. I thought I had one.
No, you got two.
Yeah, I'm.
So
prepared.
there, Helix, it was north, east and west for us. Do
Yeah,
you
so
want
we
to
were-
stay
So
on
I
west? Or...
no,
Go
so
ahead.
we're doing north clockwise. So I would have been east. You would have been west.
All right, pull on. So yeah, I would have moved. Yeah, I would have gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's like it's harder to explain than it actually like is.
Nah, it's actually pretty simple. Like, or like it's just finding like your reference point. Terraflare.
Partners.
Partners.
I feel like I don't know how you guys are doing it, but I'm just gonna call where I'm going.
That's fine. We can like prioritize calls. That's fine. Because it's like only me that has to listen to where you're going.
Well, that time Xiao had to listen.
Then
In
Out. In.
partners.
Warren, if you see this line right here, that's the boundaries of it.
yeah.
Lulu, you can all just hover this like this X you see on the ground, like the.
Oh,
like the
wait,
plus-
wait,
Uh,
You only ever move
Yeah.
between
Always
this
vote.
little
Always vote.
Yeah.
node.
yeah.
Just watch the feet.
Ready?
Not
Their cast is your cast.
He makes a chain noise when he does that one.
I'll take your spot.
All the mitten world.
I fainted.
One.
1,
2,
2,
3,
3, 4.
2s to 3, 1s to 1. Yeah, you need to be on the marker.
Everyone else be in
Three
Sunshine.
south.
We need to be metal.
3
I'm
south.
missing somebody.
I died.
Yeah, I think anybody who's not baiting that needs to be
Just
has to
metal.
be in the center.
When you're waiting.
Hover. Do the next mechanic.
Watch his cast.
You get
You need to
ring.
be dead middle, yeah.
Go like kind of towards where you're supposed to be.
I'm gonna call AC or PT, or a different thing. It's AC.
Spread out, spread out, spread out.
Oh, it happens.
Tank sealer's in. Tank sealer's in. No flame members. Proteans.
Proteans
One safe
in the
spot here.
middle.
Faye, you can take LB.
Middle
for
one.
Two.
One.
What?
It's
One
two.
and
It's two.
It's 2, yeah, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna put C down really quickly before we
Wait, do
call.
we want to change the markers so that is actually by number?
What do you mean?
Like we can put 1
we have
and
2s
2
going
here.
to 3s.
Yeah.
This. So 1 and 2.
This kind of. Can we swap B and D then?
We can do 4s. We can do 4 at 2 and put 2. Put 1 on. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I think
This is
this
so
is
jank.
more confusing. I would
Just
rather
remember-
do
just remember
we
twos
have
go
to
to
do 1
3.
and 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just remember 2s go to 3.
Just do 1 and then opposite.
Wait, Bell. I'm a poll, and then I'll ask you.
If you're even, you're going to 3. If you're odd, you're going to 1.
No, not the mechanic or.
People were confused
Oh, yeah,
about
yeah.
that. That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay. For the mech after with the 2 dives, is it?
It's a
It's
spread.
Octa. Yeah. Is it this still stored
No.
This is. Wait,
No, it's
into
only
that
for.
mechanic?
As soon
No.
as he casts
spread or
Sunforge, the
partner,
stock is
sorry?
gone. It's spread. In spread.
Then
Stay on the boss.
Spread.
Stay on the boss.
nice.
Buster.
Yeah, as soon as he uses it once, it's gone. Like,
Yeah. You can see if his arms are glowing.
Gotta keep it to 1 call out here. Someone, like everyone's doing the number call outs, just 1 person. If it's not that.
Out.
Cast.
Outs.
Oh, no.
Outs.
Out. I guess he does the chain sound every time too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Light party. Remember where your light party
Alright, I know how to tell where they come from, I guess.
Okay.
Alright, so Lulu, I'm north, you're south, yeah?
Yeah.
Randy, you got the counterclockwise priority.
From north.
Alright.
Okay.
look away
They're
first.
going to spawn at BD.
I'm going to
Look
B.
away.
AB.
I'm going to. Oh, you're.
I'm going.
Mine
south,
wasn't
or
frozen.
you're south.
Oh
we
wait,
went
I
over two
there, not one.
Over
never
2,
mind.
yeah.
But that one wasn't frozen regardless, was it?
Yeah,
the DPS
I didn't know if I should go on A or B. I think I should have gone to B though.
Did the
We
first one
said
spawn at
range or
AC?
clockwise priority when you're both the same, so you should have gone counterclockwise to Delta.
So be
wasn't
with
one.
me there, Velvet. That was as 1.
Yeah, we were 1s.
Yeah. So we're doing if it's the same group, then range north, right? Or are we doing melee north?
No, I should do range north.
Yeah,
I
do
should
range
have
north.
gone
Range
to B. I should have gone to B. But
Range
like
north
someone else
and
like
then
made
the
a
other
call
one-
out there, so I got confused.
Yeah, Lulu said she was going east, but that was just for the tanks and healers, so y'all
Yeah.
can still do your thing.
And if the light party works out, Calyx's group is clockwise and your group is counterclockwise.
So this is kind of where it plays in because everyone needs to be on the same page for the priority system. Because you can't just call out kind of where you're going, because otherwise other people will have to kind of adjust. They're
Yeah,
like,
but we
oh,
were
no.
just confirming our priorities. Like, since it
Well-
was Calyx and me, he would be north and I would be south, right?
No, not necessarily
Well, it
south,
depends.
because you're gonna be he's north and then you're counterclockwise of north. So like if it was north and west, you would be
Oh,
west.
I'm not gonna prio like B to 3
No,
or
because we can't do that. It doesn't actually work like that.
Both healers
Like,
don't
what
always get the
happens-
same debuff.
Yeah.
That's
If
why
both
we
healers
needed 2
get it,
priorities.
and it spawns like B and C, like what's the prio then, you know?
Well, I'm
We're going by light parties, so the first thing you should do is check Zhao. And
Alright.
if you have the same, you go clockwise from A. If you have different ones, you're counterclockwise is the light part. Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
I'm a pull.
Can I do A clockwise then, Caleb?
Yeah, that's fine.
It
I can just swap.
次のしとねとしてやろう。
It was me and Faye. West and south there.
Are we
Lulu and I are
doing
just-
if it's
Pairs,
healer
pairs
and
stock.
tank? Who swaps?
You're gonna have to ask me again in a second. Because I didn't hear you.
Mechanics, sorry.
It's partners.
Partners out.
In
Or
partners?
in, sorry.
In
In
partners?
partners.
Oh.
Later, boo.
How did
I
you
got
know
it. You can
that?
solo
Oh,
that.
what the fuck?
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah, I was shocked that it was the inner one also.
Okay.
我がミスら捧げた成果とくと見ろ。
Watch for his feet or his arm.
Knock back.
Knockback.
Block
今
spots.
の私はいささか強
All
だ。
of it.
Okay,
My
who-
fate.
Oh god.
Faye, Faye needs to
be
not be there.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
神に逆
Oh,
らう
it's a
など
3.
Move to your
That's
spawn.
one.
Center if you're not baiting.
Isn't it choose to 3?
Choose to 3, yeah.
Yeah, evens to 2.
Worst to 3. That hurts.
I got Lulu.
Rise or something.
Die.
Lulu, you were a 2, right?
Probably save it for the
was
second
a
part
two,
then. I
yeah.
was using
Yeah,
it
you're
on
not
the
far enough. You have to be
first part.
outside the corner.
Outside.
Or-
Once you find the safe spot for this
Okay.
mechanic,
Focus
make sure you
mechanic.
spread in the safe spot. Spread within the safe spot that K calls.
燃え上がれ。高き獣よ。
DB. Spread.
Sorry, I didn't realize this box.
Tanks healers in. Tanks healers in. Corners?
In.
It's
Partners in.
Oh no, it's in partners. In partners. I'm dead. Yeah, in partners. In partners.
What do you mean by
Uh,
tank stealer is in?
Do we do
So-
that in our Proteans or?
Yes.
Everyone
What
should
is-
default to the like your partner from the beginning. Everyone should default back to your partner there.
When it's so
There.
the way Manifold Flames works, we have to spread out. It's gonna go on 4 people and it's roll based. The spread. The other 4 people need to go in and bait a line AoE.
Okay. All right.
Should we do cardinal? Let's do cardinal.
Yeah, always do cardinal. DPS rotate.
So like Lulu, like if we were spread, let's say the safe spot was B, right? We were spreading here, and I got hit. You would have to go in and take a Protean thing at like B right here, and vice versa.
Also Miranda, if we're
Pairs.
I don't think I understand, and we're not really stopping to like give me a chance to understand either. So
Well,
like
it's not
I
that
don't
close.
really care anymore.
Watch safe squares. In partners.
In yeah. Okay.
I got.
No. I think we got doubled.
Yeah.
We can stop in VOD review if you think that's better.
Yeah, if you want. Sorry.
I don't need to VOD review. I just have questions about the mechanic from last poll that haven't been answered yet.
我がミスら捧げた成果とくと見ろ。
Watch transformation.
Knockback.
We're just gonna die here.
いささか強だ。
Proteans.
神に逆らうなど愚かしい。
Okay, what are Lulu's questions?
Give me 2 minutes. I'm like stressed out.
questions right now.
So first thing, I think, like I said, try to limit it to 1 or 2 people calling out. And then, I mean, of course, there's gonna be questions like while in the middle of the poll, but like, I think, like if you have questions, just ask it like after when we're wiping, and then we still have to do that second like mechanic correctly with the second blue lines. I don't know what the fuck it's called. With like the clones on the outside.
Yeah, it's Manifold Flames or Illusory Creation, whatever the fuck. We never went over it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't go over. This is why I thought we should water review more, but I mean.
Also, instead of calling out, can we call like in and sides instead of out? I guess it doesn't really matter. It's the same shit, I guess. But when I think out, sometimes I think like north as well. You know, north and south.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Alright. Did I miss anything? Sorry.
Not really.
Not really.
Okay, I don't know. It's like I understand that you guys have been doing this for 3 hours, but like it doesn't help us understand the mechanic just by saying that you guys have been doing it for 3 hours. Like, I don't know.
Wait, was that like the part? Because I was saying that just that we were VOD reviewing it and we like decided that was the strat that we had to have.
Yeah, so we're trying to
What
like.
is your question? Let's just keep rolling and answer questions. So.
I mean, okay, but I'm just saying I feel like that kind of attitude is not helpful.
Okay.
My question is like, if I have the same thing as a tank, who is going counterclockwise and who is going clockwise?
If you have the same thing as a tank, you are going
north.
You're going north clockwise.
Okay,
if
so
you have the same thing as Zhao.
Why?
Yeah, like explain the reason why.
Okay, so it also depends because like who is Lulu? Like who are we setting as Lulu's like
spread into your
tank?
parties, like go into your
go to
parties.
your north and south parties right now. Like let's say C is the boss, okay? Like
Lulu and I are
C is the
swapping,
boss.
but by the way.
C is the boss?
Yeah, so like
what? Wait,
like
what?
this is like okay, well, C is the boss, right? A is north.
Go into your light parties, Calyx's group north, and Lulu's party south, real quick.
Yeah.
Lulu wanted to swap, so.
Then you.
No, I don't.
Okay, let's just go by default and go through this step by step.
Yeah.
So since Zhao is in your light party, if you and him both have the gaze, we're doing range is prioing north if it's like not the roll, right? I don't know if that's making sense. Making sense for me, but you know.
I think we should just raid planner this and just be like pretend it spawned here and here, who goes where and why. And I think that'll be the easiest way to break this down because I think this isn't even like making sense like logically.
Is there
being called? Yeah, like I think we should just do the raid planner.
In this mech, is it like dependent on like combinations of like who gets what?
Yes.
I don't know if that's complex or if it's that complex or
It's just that rule as far as I understand it right there for her specifically.
All right. So for the when does it become like complex? Or let's say, I mean, it's not complex if me and Lulu get the same thing, right? Since we're like opposite light parties, right?
Well, that's the thing because she wants to go. She asked Kay if she can go north and then clockwise. So in that case,
I don't understand because someone told me that it was like north clockwise or north counterclockwise, right?
Right.
So I should go north counterclockwise.
It all depends on the debuffs. The rule I wrote down in chat should work.
If you and
You're-
Xiao have the same, I go clockwise of A. If we have different, I go counterclockwise of A.
Because the first contingency is because you had the same debuffs, you can't have the same priority counterclockwise. But if light party works out and you have different, counterclockwise is your light party's default.
Okay.
So wait, let's pretend it's like a simple pattern where it's A and C are the first Gorgons, right?
Mm.
And then let's pretend Lulu has the first gaze and Xiao is the second gaze. Where does Lulu go? Let's start like this.
That can't happen.
Yes, it can.
DPS
Or
are
like-
all
two
twos
days?
or all ones.
Oh, it's all one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Numbers
yeah.
never change
Okay,
in
okay.
general.
Let's pretend Lulu has first gaze and Xiao has first soak.
Okay, so then I
If it's
just go
A and C are the ones that spawn.
counterclockwise.
Yeah,
If
both
A
of
and
them
C
would
are-
So
be
I
counter.
would go to C, right?
Yes.
You go to C because our light party, because like there's no exceptions being made, so our light party is defaulting to the south one.
It's not
Correct.
south. It's counterclockwise.
It's not-
Counterclockwise. It's like
Don't
north.
say south. Yeah.
It's starting
Yeah,
from 4
that's
and
why
then
I was
going around.
confused.
Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise of north.
Yeah.
So in other words, if it was like 1 and 2, counterclockwise of north, ours, like in the good pattern, would be 2. If we're for the first, whatever, that's our gaze or whatever that we have to petrify.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So at a certain point, we decide we're doing clockwise and counterclockwise, I guess, with our light parties.
We have to.
Yeah.
Like no
I'm
matter what.
typing up the rules in P8S.
Yeah,
right
I think this was not defined very clearly to everyone.
Yeah.
So, like, 2 people decide we're doing counterclockwise and clockwise.
I don't know. That's just what me and Kay said. Like when we were all talking before raid.
I think
Uh-huh.
yeah, let's get all 8.
Okay. There's-
Like with one prio, I guess, to begin with, and then we'll
take a look in P8S. There's just 2 lines you need to know. I wrote out the partners for everybody, and that's the only person whose debuff you need to check, and check if it's same or different. And then if you're Lulu's group and you have different ones, both of you are going counterclockwise regardless. And let me add the melee thing. If you 2 have the same, it's the ranged / healer going clockwise of A, the melee / tank going counterclockwise of A.
The one going clockwise has priority for A.
Yeah.
The one going counterclockwise?
No, the one going clockwise.
Can we
Okay.
can we do this in a raid planner and just visualize this? Because
Yeah.
I think like I don't think this is soaking.
I feel
I
like
kinda see
I
it,
get
but I
it
agree with you
now.
both.
It's just it wasn't explained clearly because people were saying a bunch of different things and we were all on
Yeah,
different
there
pages
was
a lot of
and
things.
nobody was
I
I thought
stopping.
we like agreed on like a prio. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should.
I think we should just simulate like
My bad.
Here, I'm gonna screen share a raid planner and we're gonna just like do scenarios until this makes sense. I think it's the best way to see it. I think if I see it, I'll get what you guys are trying to say.
I feel like T4 would also be good for this.
I don't know. But, like the way I see it is just like I see it like if you're doing Heaven's Fall, where like Kay's group has like leftmost and Lulu's is like rightmost, with whoever like if it's on A, the leftmost gets priority there. So, like no matter what, if it's like 1 and 2 or 1 and 3, right? So like Lulu would always get rightmost, so it'd be like or counterclockwise mouse, I guess. So always be 3.
Yeah.
Okay, we get 1 in that instance. Like that's the way I see it.
So I always go 4 counterclockwise unless you have it. Shall.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you and Joe have the
That's
same
pretty easy. Velvet, what do you want to do now?
Yeah, I think we should still go through the scenarios though.
Okay.
We can either, I don't know if you want to sit in here and try to do it with markers, or you want to go in T4 or raid planner it with somebody streaming it for when.
I've never done raid planner. I don't even know what it is.
Just a diagram thing.
Just
Okay.
all to the same diagram.
I mean,
try
I
that
feel
out.
like I'm pretty confident on it now, but I don't know how other people feel.
I mean, I get the rules, but I feel like I need to understand how it works more.
Yeah.
I genuinely think this is like the kind of fight where we would like benefit a lot from like VOD review. But I think people just like wanted to get into the fight, which is fine, right?
I mean, we understood how the mechanic worked, but we never set a priority for all of us to follow. That has nothing to do with VOD review. That's just like having a
it's
strat
'cause-
and communicating the strat.
That's the thing though, like we didn't have time to communicate it because we wanted to go into the fight.
Okay.
I don't know, that's just how I was feeling about it.
Let's say a circle. Oh, this is too small. I'll use Gorgon 1 and Gorgon 2. Doesn't matter which way they're facing. So let's say they spawn like this.
Mhm.
And let me drag out all these different. I guess I don't know if I really need to do this. Okay, let's say it spawns like this, and I have the first gaze. It's all within party, right? I have first gaze, Rin first soak. So this is like a normal one essentially. Rin first soak, I first gaze, Lulu second soak, Kayla's second soak. Let me restart. Let's say I have first gaze, Lisa has first gaze.
Do you want to just take a screenshot of like an actual example and we can just go by
Oh
the
yeah, like
rules?
maybe from the VOD. Let me do
Yeah.
that. Let me just watch the
Yeah,
VOD.
just, like-
Well, but their priorities are all different.
That's
these
okay.
That's
We
fine,
can
though. We
just
can just use the
say
same
that.
debuffs.
from your
our
VOD,
job-
maybe like from
Right,
like
right,
your
right.
Yeah.
whole like. Oh, okay.
Okay, so we have both healers have the first gaze, both tanks have.
Can you just post a
first soak.
screenshot?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's like find your equivalent class, I guess.
Yeah.
Good discussion.
Yeah, and when we go through this, instead of saying the whole list, just go by partner pair and ask them questions so it doesn't get cluttered. Okay?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means
Uh,
either.
The partners I listed in the P8S because those are the only two people mutually caring about each other's debuffs.
Yeah, but
Everyone
I
else
don't
doesn't
understand
care
why
what
that
you
works
have.
that way.
Let's just go one by one, okay?
Yeah, but it's
Do you mean like a screenshot of like?
I
He
put
already
one.
posted
It's
it.
already
It's
there.
in
Yeah,
discussion.
I was gonna send out the debuffs.
I think it would be a good idea to literally just go like
Yeah.
down the party list and
Well,
ask
like
everyone
we
like,
can
do you know where you
go by like the first set. Like tanks healers are ones, right? So we can go first.
Sure.
Okay,
Oh.
so cones would be on me and Calyx. In this case, since my partner is not Xiao, I would go for counterclockwise.
Yep.
And Calyx would go a clockwise, right?
Yep.
Okay. Tank. Do you guys
Wait,
know where you're going?
Why does this
Aren't they?
work?
I'm at A,
I-
I'll
right?
explain why it
Yeah,
works after
just
we go
go.
through this, Velvet.
Okay.
I don't think
so-
that clockwise and counterclockwise works, right? Or like,
It does.
or
So
Yeah,
just only when
sure.
it's different, right?
No, it will always work.
Mhm.
Clockwise has to go from like a clockwise. Counterclockwise goes from 4 counterclockwise. It'll
Mhm.
always work.
I think he means always going clockwise regardless. Calyx's
Yeah,
group,
no one can always go clockwise.
yeah.
Okay,
It
okay.
all depends on your partner. In your case, Warren, you check Calyx's debuff. If you both are the same, you go counterclockwise. If you are different, you're going clockwise.
I would
Because he's
give an
always-
alternate way to look at this because there is another way to do the logic, but I don't want to confuse people, so I won't. Unless you want to
I
DM
I
it
think
to you.
the counterclockwise logic doesn't make that much sense to me.
How
Yeah,
come?
like that because it's A and C, right? So
It's
Yeah,
random on
so-
Okay,
which
so
selects.
let's hold on. Do a complicated example. Let's do like one at A, one at D. So now we can see why we need the logic.
doesn't
So Calyx's light party will prio A because it's north, and then we start our light party's prios 4 counterclockwise, so we go D.
Yeah, and they
If
can
it's
also
if
spawn
there's no other like bad pattern kind of thing, right?
Yep.
Everyone understand that?
So in this particular pattern, the tanks and healers, the first one spawn at AD. Me and Warren would be north. Zhao and Lulu would be at D.
Yes.
That's how the power works.
Should we do DPS now?
Sure.
Yeah. So
Let's keep the same one, so it'll be at B and C for this one.
So
Just
let's
roll
say
them over.
Dragoon is Velvet,
Can't you
and
think?
then
So
the
can't
monk.
you also think of this like 4 to C, and if your partner has the same thing, then you go to the opposite side?
It's essentially the same thing, I guess. I mean,
It's literally
mean,
just
it
however
can
you
be
want to think about it.
4 to C, but they could be on like A and B side, right? Like they could
Yeah,
both be on
because
the
you have
same
to have the
side.
exact same. Yeah.
This is why groups.
Wait, this is what I was saying. Okay, yeah, this is why I got confused. Because okay, the way that I was thinking about this was that it'd be like 4 to C would be our light party prio, and if it spawns on B, then we go B. If it spawns A B, then we go B.
It's
you
okay. I
thinking
think
it
this
like
one makes
Flamenco?
more sense. Let's just do it
that,
this
that
way.
is correct. That
I mean,
is
it's
correct.
the same, but like,
It,
Like
it is correct. Yeah.
You're what you were thinking is correct. If it's A and B and we spread 4 to C, then we go B. That's right.
yeah.
And if
Right.
it's 1-2, then you guys go to 2.
And that rule also applies to what we're saying. 4 counterclockwise. we
Yeah,
would be B.
I
Yeah.
see what Velvet is saying, and I kind of not agree, but like I can imagine that better than clockwise, counterclockwise. I can visualize it much better that way.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. On Aether, everybody does 4 counterclockwise.
No, I don't think that's what I mean. I just mean like the idea of looking at it in terms of clockwise versus counterclockwise. Instead
Yeah,
of looking at
'cause,
like
like-
which half you go to, and then
Yeah, like that
And,
way. For me, I guess
Okay.
like I just split the arena in half, and then if my
Okay.
if they're both in the same half, right, then you just go to the one that's.
Shall we just
Yeah.
finish the sim then, so it's thorough? So like DPS, where would you go, even following your rules?
So the cones would be first. So Velvet and Miranda. Well, Velvet, where would you go?
Let me label. This is the first two, and then they did put the second ones down.
Yeah.
Sure.
Since it's not my partner, I would go A and clockwise, and in our example here,
Where would you go? As long as you understand it, where would
which
you
ones
go?
are the Gorgons right now? Sorry, I tabbed
3
into
and
the discussion
4.
tab.
3 and 4.
We're 3 and 4.
Well, not the marker number 3 and 4. So
I go
it's at
here,
B and
right?
C.
Yeah, it's at B and C.
Mm-hmm.
Marker number 3 and 4, so B and C, I'd be going to B.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
do you
go
understand
here.
why you'd be going to C?
Miranda goes
Velvet?
here, right?
Yeah.
No, Miranda's not going to
then-
C. Miranda's going to B.
I said
No, he was
Velvet.
asking Velvet.
Oh.
I said, do you
And
understand why
then-
you'd be going to 4 or 3?
Not by your
Think so.
logic, but by my own logic, I think
That's
so.
fine.
That's fine.
And then
That's fine.
Rin and Lisa.
I go B.
No, it'd be Rin and me.
That's what I said, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you said randomly.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right.
I
Okay.
go and kill B.
Yeah, you just match with your partner. Here, I'd go with the.
Your
Velvet.
partner. Oh, your light party partner.
Okay, cool. Should we try it?
But wait, what's the whole deal of looking at your partner thing though?
Oh, the thing is, let's say if me and you both got gaze, we can't be on the same spot, right? So then the second prio is range north. So I would be, you would still say C, and then I would switch to B because I go A to clockwise, A and clockwise.
I just think that's just more north. What if ours are BD?
Ranged
I would
are,
go A
ranged
and
are 8 at
clockwise.
2.
So range is always...
If we're DB, then I would go A and clockwise, and you would go.
You'd be the one adjusting it, and I would just go as if it was the same prio, basically.
Yeah.
So basically, the range would flip their prio if it's
right.
if you're the same partners. Okay.
Exactly.
What if it's you and Rin then?
Nothing.
It only matters with
matter,
me and
right?
Rin.
Oh right, you're in the same party. Okay.
Yeah.
Because Rin's on this side.
And
Can
then
we
opposite-
go over? Oh, sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say that's if me and Velvet are in the same. Like we both get the petrify, the cone. But what if you and Zhao get the cone, right? So let's say you and Zhao are 1 and 2. Where would you go?
1 and 2. I would go to 1.
Right.
Yeah, we've been over this.
Okay.
Does anyone else have questions on this, or can I move on to the next thing?
I feel like I'm missing a detail. Like, so if it's A and D, and it's me and Lulu, like with the same debuff.
Oh, timed up.
It matters with you and K. You're not in the same line party with Lulu.
Yeah,
right?
K always stays A, right? Or because he's going clockwise, right?
There's one person that stays static, and K is always gonna go north and clockwise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If he's always going north, why am I the one flexing for Shao?
That's just. I mean,
That's
you're in the
just a
south right
range for the
party.
flexors and the.
So that's the
feel
the
like-
thing. There's another way to think about the logic, and it's thinking about your partners like being the other person of your role instead.
Yeah.
So like, it works out the exact same. So like Lulu, if you just look at me and you, like our debuffs, if we have the same one.
I see. No,
yeah.
don't talk through this. I know what you're saying, but don't say it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the.
Yeah, I didn't want
complicated
to.
way.
I didn't want to say it. It was like.
No, I know what you're saying. I just don't want
Yeah.
to think about it right now.
It's okay.
Can I ask about the Phoenix dives and like the Protean stuff now?
You should probably just
Yeah.
watch it while
Yeah.
everyone's in here.
Did Warren have a question on that?
Oh yeah, that's a Warren.
I kind of just want to mess it up, like when we get it there. I don't know, man. Like,
I think
there's
Warren's
probably
always doing the same thing, right? Your question was like whether you would be static or you would flex.
I always flex, right? Basically. Or...
You'd always be static, right?
Oh.
So you're always north and clockwise, no matter.
Yeah, because
what.
our light party basically always stays. No, that's not
Oh,
correct
yeah.
because
It's
like
melees always stay static, right?
If
it's
you
fuck, dude.
are we
It's
supposed-
not. It's me and Orin.
God.
We have range prior north. Melees, the south melees are static, and the north healers and the north ranged are static.
north.
Balm, I'm
range.
thinking like
Zhao, Velvet, me, and Miranda are static, which is like really stupid, actually. Now that I think about it.
I just go by the rules you
The
said
way
earlier. And
Shao and I were doing it was I was gonna flex for Shao, so I think you should just flex for Warren.
That's the thing, we can't do that though. Like I would rather
Yeah?
flex for Warren, yeah. But we can't have both me and you can't both flex.
Are you sure we're not overcomplicating the way how we could set this up?
I
This
feel
is-
like
this
it's
has so
being
many rules in
overcomplicated,
it,
Maybe
like-
there's
it's just
simpler way.
2 rules.
Mhm.
Check partner. If different, we already know which way we're going by our light party. If we're the same, we know which priority goes which way. It's 2 different sets.
I'm okay with trying that, and then if we wipe and we see that it doesn't work, we can just change it then.
Yeah.
I can see this works, but it also feels like we're just adding a mechanic.
I feel like it too, but whatever.
Why not
We
Like,
need
I
some
could-
priority system
Yeah.
based on light parties by melee by a range some sort. Or
Yeah, so, like-
YOLO call it out.
Mir, if you and I have the same debuff, don't matter what, and the things are BD, I go D.
Yeah.
Okay. See,
Has ever tanked
I'm
a
like
wound?
visualizing
Or-
this completely
actually.
different, so like it makes sense to me now. But yeah, like I'm like visualizing it completely different. I can't like put it into words, I guess. I just do.
Why can't we just like yellow it? Because the debuffs come out before the snakes come out. So you can already kind of tell slightly before the snakes like fully come out where.
Yeah, I mean that's what one of the teams you're watching do. They just call.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just have
Make
the first,
clutter
like the people
comms,
at the first.
but don't in minus.
I think that's
Yeah,
what they're
fine with
I
calling.
agree.
Because like, you just should I even talk through this? Because I don't know if we want to try it. Try a call system instead of a prio.
I'm fine with it. Like, it's the exact same thing that Kindred was doing. Like, they were calling north and east, right? But it was just that the reason we worded it like this is because we wanted to, like, explain what we meant by north and east.
Yeah, so
But
like, I think Carrot... Sorry, go ahead.
If we understand the system, we can literally just call it, and that's fine. Like, whichever pair, but it still has to be, like, the first person to call it, right?
Okay, the way they were calling it was, yeah, they call, like, you just called, if they're calling north and east, right? Obviously, if it spawns north and south, the north person goes north, and the person that didn't call something goes south. If it spawns east and west, then likewise, if you called north and east, obviously you go east. If it spawns north, let me hear this.
If it spawns north and east and you called north and east, you go north.
You go north.
Now, the issue with that is, what if you both say it at the same time, and then then you're like, okay, you got it, but then the next person also has to call it out. Like, the poison also has to call out where they're going, right?
Yeah, 4 people would have to call with this.
Yeah, and there has to be like no clutter at all. Like, the ones have to call, and then the twos have to call, and then at the same time, the other ones and the other twos have to listen to which one, their partner is. But we can try it. I mean, I can probably do it. I'm just saying what the complication is.
I'm down to try it as well.
I feel like we should just try the prio system. Like, it seems.
I feel like I'm gonna fuck up the prio. I'm just saying right now. I feel like the prio is like way more than just calling it.
I feel like calling out is like easy, and then like the prio system's gonna have like some brain lag for some people. Like I'm probably gonna have some brain lag for that shit.
Yeah, I feel like the prio system.
It's gonna be some adjusting on either case.
Yeah.
Because cluttered comms, because a lot of people need to call out things, versus having a prio system and people learning that slower. It's gonna have problems one way or the other.
Yeah, I mean, I'm partial to the prio system, but like I can do whatever. It doesn't matter to me.
I think we should just maybe try it. But can we just go in there and try whichever one? Like, just tell us which one, and then.
Do we want to go over the manifold flames first, or just go?
Yeah, I would like to see that.
Yeah, it looks like Judas, but if you guys want to just accept them, we can still look it over.
Wait, I thought we were going over manifold flames.
Yeah, we are. Just accept it, or don't, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay. Is it laggy at all if I stream like this?
It's
no, this is fine.
Am I at the right?
Especially with it slowed down.
I'll just let it play out since we're doing this anyhow.
Yeah, you did. Manifold Flames is like at 2 minutes, basically.
Oh, right, because this is the second one.
Right.
Okay, I think it's like right here.
Move for a little. Should be. He's gonna move center. You move the boss center, and then it starts.
Yeah, here we go. So here it starts out. Illusory Creation is just spawning the 4 boys around the arena.
That makes the borders unsafe, right?
Not necessarily.
You need to wait to see which like do they do the Phoenix or the Dragon. So now we know. So Dragon is going down middle. And then Phoenix is making. So it's like north south.
It's 2 ads at the same time, right?
Yes, it's 2
basically. Okay.
This is. I think the call here should be north south out. No.
I was just gonna call. Yeah. I called A and C.
North south in.
It's not going to be in because it's a serpent east-west.
Well, yeah.
Well, the thing is, in can be.
AC.
Yeah, it's AC in. But the thing is, in can mean like,
I would rather the call just be like the 2 markers. So there's the possible things are AC, BD, everyone in, or everyone corners.
Yeah. And if it's in, just go to your Protean spot for the spread.
Yeah. So let me explain something about this really quick, like where we should stand though. So like we have our like partners from the start, right? Like me and Ren are on 3, Lulu and Velvet, right, are on 2.
Yeah, we're on 2.
Right. Yep.
So like my pair and Lulu's pair would both go to C. The other pairs would go to A.
Right.
Yep. And then, like, if it's spread, I would just go directly south from here. Does that make sense? Because, like, when we were doing this at B and D, I tried to apply the same logic, but I think, like, Miranda was standing on, like, where I would have gone.
Just kind of gravitate to where your corner is, basically.
Yeah, just think of like,
just stay
like
around
you
your
have a
quadrant.
partner and you have a number that you're like glued to.
Yeah. Stay around
Number
your
marker.
corner.
Just let it play
If
slowly.
it's BB, which way are we going?
CD.
If it's DB, if it's like DB is safe, you guys would still be at like the south part of B.
B. Yeah. I think Lulu, we can think of it like we just stand near our number, no matter what.
So me
Like-
and you are always B or C.
Yeah, pretty
If
much.
it's gonna be that pattern. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if it's out, you basically just straight up go to your marker. If it's in, you just go to the corner that's closest to your marker.
So the,
So
this is
they
the 2
this
boys
is
going
important
off.
because they spread here. And this is why it was important for the Proteans. So if we go middle, it's just everyone just gets in their actual Protean spot. Yep. If it's corner, ranged go out. Ranged go all the way to the corner.
If it's middle safe, is what you're saying. If it's middle safe, then we all just get in our Protean.
Like the square in the middle. I will only call middle if it's like the complete middle is safe.
Right.
So if it's middle, we go Protean. Otherwise, you just like melee closer to the boss, ranged on the wall, all the way on the wall. Yep.
Quick question. So like when it's like A and C, like how they're spreading out, it's just like the light parties we already have assigned, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but if it was BD, it might not end up being that way.
Yeah, like if it's BD, it's a little different. Like it's just like my pair is with Warren's pair at D, and your pair is at B with Lulu's pair.
If it's B, then we go B. Okay.
Okay, wait. So I think my Protean spot, since I'm always in the south side, should just be south for this, and the off tank should go east where I was, right?
Right.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can swap that. So, but basically, the whole point is you're always doing your mechanic near your number, no matter what.
Yeah, always stay near your number. Corner.
Gotcha.
Okay, so with this Sun Scorch, the safe spot plus spread, one roll is going to get hit. So in this example, the tanks and healers get hit by a spread. So the DPS are going to be in. And we said we were going to go to Cardinals, so we'll do it by Proteans. DPS rotate to Cardinal, so like Miranda would be north.
The reason for that is because the stack gives you a
Yeah, so you can see this is just like a close bait if you're...
I was going to say, since we're already hovering around numbers, why not just put it on the number that you're assigned to?
I mean, that's what they do here. That's fine.
Yeah.
We can do that too.
Can we roll it back a little bit to where the spreads go out?
Yeah.
Yeah, so safe spot is AC. They're spread out here.
So, spreads go on DPS. Wait, spreads go on...
Spreads went on all tanks and healers or all DPS?
So the spreads go on tanks, healers. DPS go to the intercardinal to take a cleave, right?
Yep.
And then vice versa. If DPS get hit by spreads, then tanks, healers go into their number for...
Yeah. Just go to your number, yeah.
Got it.
And as soon as this happens, the second set, the other 2 boys are doing like a thing.
Yeah. I will call out the safe spots for these. Someone else call out this mechanic.
This is partners first.
This is not a stocked one, so this happens instantly while you're getting in the safe spot.
So I think this one is always in, like the 4 squares in or corners, right?
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it's completely random.
This is always 4 squares in or your corners, but again, just pay attention to where your number corner is.
I'll try to call that one out for a second. Okay.
Either way, whichever one happens, there's 4 options here. So we have the initial 3, the Octa, Terra, Tetra, and Diflares. But there's also a 4th one called Nest of the Flame Viper, and that's just Proteans.
Proteans in. It's all Proteans in.
What's
if
Terra
it's Protean
player?
out, I have no. Tetra player is partner.
I know Tetra, but he said Terra and Tetra.
No, there's no. I was correcting myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no Terra.
No, we're in Ukab and it's the phase transition.
Look at this one. Is you look at where it turns. So if they're turning away from each other, well, I guess it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Just listen to Lisa.
There's a lot of time.
If they're away from each other, it's between their origins points like that.
Yeah.
So if they turn the same way as each other, it should be
opposite. Right?
If they both turn right, it's not going to be opposite. It's going to be the southwest corner, southeast corner in that example instead of the northeast. And if they both turn left, it's going to be the southwest, not.
Okay, if they both turn left, we're looking at where they're going. If they turn left, which safe spot is it? It's right, right?
If
right
it's left, it should be opposite. If it's right, it should be counterclockwise of opposite, if that makes sense to you.
No, but we'll figure it out.
I'm just gonna visualize it. I'm not.
Yeah.
I hate rules.
I'm just gonna Sakuchi, man. To be honest, I'm just gonna Sakuchi.
I'm gonna call out a number, and then
Okay, I think this is enough, right? Because after this is just it does the other thing that
back into the jumps.
This is the because in this poll he did the Ultima form first, so now he's doing the Gorgon form. I think that's enough to work with for now. If everyone is okay.
Ready to go in, I guess.
Also, I need like 10 or 15 minutes. Is that okay?
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Right now?
Yeah, I need to do something real quick.
Oh
okay,
my god.
I just gotta make an important phone call.
You're gonna call your... Oh my...
No, dude, it's... I've just been getting texted all day.
Okay. I'm gonna go brush my teeth then.
I'm gonna go something. I don't know. Let's see here. Brushes, so... Save... Base grid... So if they're both...
Did you have any questions, like specific questions, Warren? You've been kind of quiet, and
nah, I'm just been listening.
Just want to see it, kind of, right?
Yeah. So that, like, with the 4 ads, right? It's just a spread, right?
I think it's always spread, and then the next is whoever didn't get the spread takes the cleaves inside at their numbers.
Okay, if you get nothing, okay. And do you go clockwise, or no? It's like at your pair,
you're
right?
assigned corner, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I mean, we're gonna mess it up, so it's cool. We just
yeah. But it's always a spread, but it won't hit like it'll hit 4 people, and you just have to pay attention.
The spread is rule based, and then the bait I think is targets the closest people. The cleave.
I think for that one, I think what helps is seeing where the ads, because only 2 ads glow, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
It's always I think there are 4 ads, but they do the same thing on each side. So like if the west one does in, then the east one's gonna do in.
Oh, okay. So you know.
You only have to look in
what's gonna happen.
Card, really. Oops.
There'll be the same thing both times, no?
No. I think because there's two sets of clones, right? There's the first one, and then I think the second one is always either like the inner four squares or the corners is safe. It's never like yeah, I don't know. But
okay, I think I got the rules. Assuming all 4 combinations are viable, let me just put in the picture. And actually put in the safe spot.
yeah, I think the Gorgon, this first Gorgon part, there's 2 Gorgon parts, but the second one is a little bit easier because you don't really need a priority system. So the Gorgon part is kind of like the hardest part of the fight, in my opinion.
It happens twice, right? But with different like durations.
The second one is a little bit different. It's I don't know if you did the ones where you have to like line of sight the Medusas in one of the fucking Realm Reborn raids.
Oh nah.
No,
Or
yeah.
oh yeah, that one. I think I know which one you're talking about.
The ones with the snakes and you have to petrify the Minotaur or some shit like that. Ogre.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a line of sight mechanic in that one.
Yeah. All right.
The initial part of that, the second part is like your Proteans. It's the same. You stick with your corner, and then your partner will just switch off.
Yeah.
Okay, so the basic rules for the safe spot there for the torches is going to be if they all turn the same direction. Okay, so put your camera between both of their spawns. Say they spawn south and west, put your camera southwest facing northeast, okay?
Miranda, I don't think anyone's going to understand what you're saying.
I'm just telling you where to place the camera, and then it's really easy. Do you
No,
understand?
I mean, I know how to do the mechanic.
For the
one corner safe spot.
For the torches. So put your camera between the line spawns, okay?
Who are you talking to?
Just in general, so you know how to find it. If they all turn right, it's the corner on the left.
Where do they spawn? At Cardinals?
Yeah. 2 Cardinals, they don't ever spawn opposite, they're always adjacent.
Alright.
So put your camera between the spawn. If they all turn right, it's the corner to the left. If they all turn left, it's the corner to the right. If they turn apart, it's the corner opposite. If they turn together, it's the corner you're at.
Yep.
Say the last thing again?
If they turn together, it's the corner you're at. So say the spawn south goes up, turns right, and spawns west goes to the right, goes to the east and turns up. It's where you're at. I have the pictures. I'm gonna place the pictures.
If they turn together, then it's opposite. Because I mean, it's gonna encircle the thing, right?
Yeah.
If they turn away from each other at the corner, then it's safe. But if they turn together, it's not safe because it's gonna make a square.
Yeah. I'll just put the pictures in. Upload file.
Yeah.
Documents. Date modified. Right turn, left turn, apart turn, together turn. And I just put the orange scribble where the safe spot is. So, first one is if they all turn right, you go to the left there with your camera between the spawn.
Yeah.
The next one, they all turn left. You go to the right with your camera towards at the spawn. They turn apart, you go opposite. They turn together, you stay where you are.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Yeah. I'm looking southwest, right? Or like following them.
It doesn't matter which corner you look at.
It's where
the
they
rule
meet.
Applies.
Yeah,
okay.
and just put your camera where they're coming from, and you're looking downfield to see which way they turn.
Yeah.
You can look at any corner really, and it'll apply.
Okay.
Or I guess one of the three. So yeah. Maintenance tonight? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, there's maintenance?
Yeah, emergency maintenance
Yeah.
in hour
Okay,
20.
I'm back. I'm back. What's happening? There's maint?
Well, all
In hour
worlds.
20, yeah.
What the
Wait,
fuck?
what are they fixing? Fights too hard?
Hot fixes.
So you're saying we would have cleared if it didn't have the hot fixes?
Yes.
Alright, here we go. You can just pop food and pull without a countdown again.
Okay. Yeah, no, ready check done.
Since we didn't have the full lockout,
Actually,
Lulu, how
I'll-
long do you want to go for?
Oh,
If you want to
call
say
it,
half
we
an
stop.
hour, yeah.
Because we can, and then we'll set whenever we want to start tomorrow.
we should be good for like, I don't know, 50 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, sounds good.
That's enough to clear.
Oh yeah.
Easy.
We can clear
Oh,
phase 2 as well, actually.
So at 30 after, we can like talk about what to do tomorrow and stuff.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Alright. 1, 2, pulling.
Ooh.
Why did I pot even though I'm not hitting buttons? Oh
You can get the double auto here. Be careful.
Dude, I'm buffing these autos. These autos are hitting so hard. Oh my god.
Here's the stocked spread.
Spread.
I probably need to shield like everything in this fight, actually. Side spread.
Side spread.
Grabbing.
Good thing we don't get bonus. In on war.
Out.
Chariot.
Remember the priority system?
Try prio.
Ones are doing their priority right now.
Look on.
We're missing one. Someone's not.
You're the. You need to.
Just
it
heal.
happens
Just heal.
after
It's
the-
not gonna kill us here. Raid wide.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if it's doing any damage, but it has fucking no
It's
Alright. Next mechanic.
oh, it's because it did coincide with the raid wide.
It does another raid wide because that only did 50k.
Yeah.
That worked though, yeah.
My recommendation there for the gaze is just kind of game near the center and face towards the boss in a way they don't spawn. After the first one spawns, you know where safe to look for the second ones.
AC safe.
Spread out within a min.
Sorry
Center
for
safe.
talking there. I thought it was gonna be a wipe.
This is in.
Nest of Flame Vipers is the Protean.
But good on the Vipers. Let's go again.
It's pull.
We missed the poison, right? That's what happened.
Yeah, one poison is missing.
It's
Yeah, I got
gaze, the poison, and then the gaze again, and then the poison. That's the order that they go off of.
Yeah, it's
Right.
look away, then our gaze, then poison, and it repeats that.
Tetra flare.
Partners. Stock partner.
I forgot to press button.
Watch torches, hover and number.
I'm gonna try not shielding this run.
Partners.
In partners.
In partners.
Oh fuck, my bad.
Pretty-
Okay,
I
so
think we got.
we don't need a shield for that, but we
Not
just
Warren.
so there's above it.
We took an extra partner snack as well.
Can you grab Zhao when Zhao inevitably dies?
Yes, I got him. Right, transforming.
Watch. Beat.
Chariot
Sorry,
out.
broken out. I just blind.
Remember your prio?
One's prio first.
Red adjust. The gaze was.
Wait.
Yeah, it snapshots super early, dude.
Just keep going. I'll explain it over.
Hey, we got all of it, bro. Oh, we didn't.
No,
No, thankfully.
there's gonna be another. No,
I don't
This is
have
the raid
resistance.
ectothermos
Mystery
is
set,
another raid.
reset. Yeah.
So we had the same there, Velvet. So range prio north. You static.
Okay.
You
Yes,
stay.
same Rin. I don't know if you adjusted for me accidentally getting paralyzed and still looking at B, but I was supposed to go for A there. But since it's within the partner group, I can
Fine.
adjust counterclockwise if you'd prefer.
Lulu, a question for you. If it was... Ah, shit, my bad. If it's west, south, you're south, right? If we had, like, both cones.
Or
Partners.
partner.
If we had the
I'm
same,
your partner. You don't look at Lulu's.
yeah, you shouldn't be.
They're always... Or, my question, Lulu goes south, right?
Yeah.
If it's me. Okay.
Wait,
No, I wouldn't be.
No.
North south partners out.
Wait,
grabbing Warren.
Oh, fuck! I thought I was in it if I was right there.
So
Wait,
what
did we
was
die?
your scenario?
Maybe you got a bonus question mark?
Let them ask the question first.
west, south,
I
right?
would
And we're
be
both,
go-
like, second cones.
I would be getting west unless it was Shao that had the same, and then I would be getting south.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Alright then.
But then
Alright.
that's different debuffs.
Nah, I'm just following the rules. I'm like overcomplicating it. It's my bad.
Yeah.
It's complicated, so
It's just a really stupid mechanic, yeah.
yeah, it's very complicated.
Please don't get hit by gaze because you're hitting buttons.
But we can revise it for tomorrow, but we can talk it later.
I genuinely don't know another strat. Like, no group is using any other strat besides this
Well,
one.
What I'm saying is we
Red?
can...
Red,
Yes,
stop.
red.
Did we let him damage last time? I'm just gonna suck it. Fuck it. Who cares?
No, if someone dies, there's an extra.
Oh, I see.
North south.
Box spread. It's in. Then spread. Good job. Buster.
Are there any tank inbones in this fight?
Not sure.
Not really.
Out.
Out.
Throw your weapons if you have to. Just do the mechanic.
Please fucking throw your weapon, man. Like,
Just don't die to gaze here. I just died to damage.
What?
Okay, just keep going.
Yeah, it hit me for about 69k.
Yeah, it did a lot to me as well. Just the puddle going off.
Looks like you got a shield again, Chief.
What, this one?
Getting
yeah,
Lisa.
Sorry, I was focused on the like don't hit buttons thing, so I
here,
couldn't
get
hit
ready.
buttons.
Said I was getting Lisa.
I'm sorry. I was listening to Miranda.
What are your numbers?
Let me see. Thanks, healer's in.
On the numbers.
This is cardinal corners, sorry.
corners and
It can
Protean.
happen.
Huh, that
Corners
can
and
happen.
proteans, yeah.
Watch.
You just need to spread out there.
Three.
3.
Raid
Can
light.
you like heal this?
Tingleby.
Thank you as well.
Okay. So we get the LB during the Gorgons, or during the first mechanic. For the Ectothermos, just tank LB it for now, I think, if people are dead.
Yeah. And I just did the opposite of the first one, right?
Yeah, they want
if
to
it
part,
was
so
not
it's
burst.
opposite of the spawn. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm like fucking tired of shit. Can we like not talk when we're trying to recover?
Okay, sorry.
Alright. Hold on.
この暗き牢獄を次のしとねとしてやろう。
Red?
灼熱よ走れ。燃え上がれ。
Easy.
悪き獣よ。
Spread in.
Red?
絶望とともに眠れ。
That was
Buster.
folks.
I think I'll addle that next time.
I'm wondering if it actually does work if you add it.
我がミスら捧げた成果とくと見ろ。
Watch.
Knockback.
But you're Protean now.
今の私はいささか強王だ。
1, 2, 3, 4.
神に逆らうなど。
One's on one.
愚かしい。
Or out of the corner. It's Roxy base, so be careful. Just recover.
Got Warren. Move sensor. Default to your corner again.
We have LB already.
燃え上がれ。
Base call.
AC.
Spread with an AC.
Thanks, healers in.
Thanks, healers in.
To your number.
It's proximity.
Oh, I was
yeah.
doing.
Corners.
Yeah, it's proximity.
Corners. Partners.
Oh, here. Oh, yeah, doubled.
Okay.
Gonna be 1.
4. 4.
Oh, is it?
Yep, they turn left, so it's to the right when you put the camera between them.
Oh, I see what I did.
Alright, pulling.
I'm just saying the damage on the
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Fuck.
Yeah, like just focus on mitigation.
Partners.
Sword partners.
No, because I did a sucker after. I don't think the sucker's enough.
Is there a rep on the jumps?
BD. BD partners. Out.
Lily, I'm gonna have. I gotcha. You gotcha. I'm gonna have Expedient on the spread and then Seraph during the jumps.
Watch.
Okay.
Up.
Okay.
Clock spot. Mitigation a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll feint the jumps.
1's on 1.
Disengage a little bit because it is proxy.
Oh.
Wait, what?
It's furthest bait.
Those 3 need to stay like close, or like
Yeah.
the 2s. Or
Twos
whatever.
need to be just like in the hitbox and then move up.
Okay, okay, I see.
Sorry, I like 2 now there.
I'll try to call all K's raising.
And get Zhao.
East west.
Yeah.
Bravo Delta.
Oh, it's
Sailor's in.
fucked, yeah. You just don't-
Oh yeah, that's like
Yeah.
super good.
Corners.
His partner.
And its partners. I'll try to call here, assuming he doesn't auto me. He's gonna auto me. Apart, so it would have been 3. Yep.
Is it always you look at 3 there, right?
You look at wherever
know what they always
wherever they're going
want.
toward. No, it's not always going to 3. We had
Okay.
one poll where it was going to 2.
I see.
Yeah, I think where they're going towards. Like, it would-
Yeah. Reds.
Gotta do this. Was it spread?
Reds. Yep.
Spreads.
Oh, I forgot to say.
Got Miranda.
Buster, I'll put him in on Warren when I'm up. Watch shape.
Knock back.
Check house.
Clock spots.
I got these faint.
I'll feint the jump.
1, 2, 3, 4. The ones are for this. 2's go. 3's go. 4's go. Good job. Sensor.
I can cover
Go
all
back
of
to your
the
corners after numbers.
Phase call for the fire guys.
It's fine, just like watch for the bosses.
Yeah.
BD.
Inner. Go to south.
Oh, I see.
Tank healer's in. Tank healer's in.
Corners.
Corners.
And Proteans.
Bring you to right.
Proteans.
That'll be like here. Nice.
Okay, that works actually.
Getting Lisa.
3.
3.
Get ready to tank. I'll be the raid wide.
Yeah. I think I'll be it. I'll get Miranda.
Drop. It's gonna do the other one now.
Yeah, it'll be Gorgon now.
Yeah, gonna be Gorgons.
So Chariot.
Yep. Debuff's going out.
Rin, adjust.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh.
Okay.
One's gonna explode.
Yeah.
Do I take this? This one.
The gaze was slower than I thought that time.
Yeah, same. Weird. I mean,
Something minor. When we are actually trying to do things second 2 minutes, we should probably delay like 10 seconds because of the grid thing.
I don't think we can. Like, I think it's literally you have to rip it on cooldown.
Oh, okay.
At partners.
I heard some people were doing like 357.
Really? We can try it.
I don't know.
Besides partners.
knockback.
Request.
Proteans.
I fainted by accident.
That's fine.
I'll get the jumps.
2, 3, 4. One's got a 1. Everyone else in the hitbox. 2's out. 3's out. 4's out.
Good job.
Full sensor. It transforms back for us sometime.
Watch the clones coming up.
Go to your numbers.
BD.
You need to be away.
Thanks, healers in.
Thanks, healers in.
Watch the intercards away from the intercard.
Grabbing the shot.
Corners and
Corners.
Proteans.
Protean.
Oh.
That is side damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just didn't have HP.
Lisa, you need to be on the edge.
Yeah, and Warren and I got a double. So.
Do we take that Protean?
Yeah, we both can take it together. It's just let the melee be in front, so it's not a double bait in a corner.
So what I'm doing with Rin is I'm letting Rin stay at the marker, and I'm just going over to the left.
Yeah,
that's how it should be on every single one, right?
Yeah,
melee should be on the marker.
Go out. Melee on the marker, ranged out to the left. Yeah.
Or to the side in general.
Or to the right. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just go to the side.
All right.
1 sec.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about the spread there.
Yeah.
Oh, the first thing or where?
On Manifold Flames. I should call BD spread. Like I'll call AC spread or BD spread.
That's always spread, right? That always first part?
Always spread, and then the opposite roll baits in center.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay,
Always spread, and then whoever doesn't have it, you take it to the intercard. If you got hit, be away from the intercard.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Pulling.
I was so scared you were gonna get hit, Velvet.
By what?
My intercard bait. Because on my screen, like, you were still there.
That's spread here.
I trusted. Dude, I'm all movement, no buttons. No way I get hit.
Nice.
I'm just moving.
Bravo Del. Sorry, in.
What? No?
Right.
Oh, it's different. It's every other on that one. It's.
I got Shao.
No, Lisa.
I just won't call that. Sorry.
Lisa, you're gonna have to grab one.
Unless?
It's close.
Knock back. Protean spots.
I'm standing away from Warren. You can adjust Warren.
1.
Yep.
2. 3. 4.
Where's my one buddy?
3. 4.
I think it was me.
Badge.
Yeah, I thought it was 2.
Changes back. Center. Watch clone.
I got Miranda. I saw Lisa use Swift and I was like, he's got it. And then I was like,
yeah,
Lisa's doing DPS.
Oh.
No, I'm really not. I'm just.
Spread's coming
I'm
up.
really tired, sorry.
Spread into the safe sides.
AC spread.
Oh, fuck.
Thanks for the again. Good job.
Center. Watch
All the way center.
Proteans.
True Protean.
I'm gonna die.
I lived.
Okay, watch downfield.
3.
3.
Reloaded.
We dead. No healers.
No
boys.
resers. Yeah, no resers.
We all know Warren's the best because he lived.
Warren won his most.
I was hungry.
I went down
You're
to
hungry,
123 HP.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't actually have time to shield there.
There was actually like nothing else. Like there was no mid.
Yeah, I think I
whatsoever.
need to. Do you want missionary for that first hit, like the spread and then Protean, right? Or do you want it
Yeah,
after?
for both.
Okay, I'll do that there.
since we're apart, you have to do the missionary before your run out.
Yeah.
Any targeted mid there is gonna be better, especially if you have ammo at that point, Lisa.
We're pretty close to getting through that, honestly.
Yeah.
I might come Astro tomorrow.
Alright.
Partners.
Petra.
Stocked partners.
Just cause like Star seems OP.
Sides partners.
It's pretty small. So are you able to slide like a little closer to the buff if that happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch. Their legs are broad.
Knockback.
Knockback.
Proteans.
今の私はいささか強だ
1, 2, 3, 4.
神に逆らう
One's go.
など愚かしい
Two's go. 3s. 4s.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, I used my net way too early here. Holy shit.
Send him as best as you
Numbers. What are your
They're
numbers?
gonna try and deploy here before we go.
can. Okay, I don't have mid back.
It's fine.
Remember the spread here.
BD spread.
Tank sealers.
Tank sealers.
Away from the injuries for nowadays. Yeah, nice.
Nice.
In
Fully centered.
in Protean.
True Protean.
I was gonna be south for this Protean show.
I got Velvet.
Got Zhao.
Watch downfield. Let's see.
2.
All right. 2-2-2.
I'm involved.
Raid wire.
I don't think we needed it.
Nah, we'll wait.
Just for safety. It's fine.
Yeah. Gorgon is next.
Yeah, it's better to practice than.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Gorgon next. To
Let's carry it. Yep.
Chariot.
Cryo.
Yep.
Debuff's coming out now.
Respect the gazes.
Tank sealers first.
Just sheath your weapon. Make sure you don't get gazed.
Oh, that one was later. That's weird.
Just wait until you see the effect.
Raid wide coming up. Raid wide.
Thanks, Ed.
I wrapped. I think I'll.
I think we're alive.
Oh, we did it.
Hey, let's go! Alright, the next mechanic is like the flame pits thing. Like where it does the snakes that jump pits.
And there's spreads in this, right?
Yeah, it'll do a stock and then.
So stocked spread.
Yeah, the stock doesn't go up until the second.
No,
after
no.
Sunforge.
Yeah, Sunforge and stock.
Thunder?
Sensor? It's the same as normals. Look at the puddles on the corners.
Yeah.
Look at the corners. 3 weapons away.
D.
D side.
It's gonna do a cast with the next hit.
Gonna move.
B side with a
Bravo.
cast. B side partners.
Partners.
Bravo partner.
Where is?
I'm out here.
Okay.
Keep going.
Next side has a stock.
That's kind of late. But yeah.
Just spreads.
In
Spread.
spread.
Spreads. Ins and spreads.
I got Warren.
Augers?
Ins.
You have another LB if you need it.
Let's talk about this bowl when we wipe. Real quick.
I got Faye when he dies.
So next should be like the third reflection, which we didn't go over at all.
Yeah.
So
it's good to see it. It's
knockback or Gorgon?
Knockback. Just kind of understand what's going, or try to see what's going on.
Yeah. Go to see. Go to see. Go to see.
Oh no!
Oh,
I think it's a stack.
Yeah. So it's this is light party
light
stack.
parties.
Just like watch and see what's going on.
Yeah, just watch and.
We should
You
do
get
a
knocked into light party, so we're dead.
Knock to D side.
Knock D.
Yeah. So it would be knock D.
Knock D, knock A.
You have to be like.
Knock D.
You always get a little further.
Knock
I
D,
see.
stay. Then go to the A flank, get knocked, and then run to A side.
Viper knockback, right? Or like.
Let's talk about the dragons real quick, because we got the Tetra Flare, or partners. Let's just do the melees up front. So Rin and Warren together left, Velvet and Zhao together right, and similar for the healers, K and I back left, Lulu and
relative to
Lisa
what
back
though?
right. Looking at the boss.
Yeah.
Looking at the boss.
Yep.
Because we'll always have
In
like
the
a
safe
box there.
Yeah,
But-
and that way the
okay.
melees can keep their uptime, and we don't have that waffling. Where the hell do I go? So we had that there. So now we have a plan.
So let's say this was a safe spot, right? Which it was with the partners. Where would I go? Over here, right?
Back right with
Just-
Lulu. Back right
Back
with
right
Lulu
with
out of
Lulu.
melee.
I gotcha. Okay.
So the timeline after the second reforged, and I think is there a raid wipe after reforged or no?
No. So after the
No.
or after
After
the second
reforged, yeah,
reforge?
it's like the fire ports, and then he'll stock a conceptual. The conceptual doesn't go off till all three vents go off, all three of the ports.
Goes off with the scorch thing, like that.
Basically what it says, so it's going to be vent 1
he
will
does
go
some
off,
forge.
we dodge normally. Vent 2 will go off, but there'll also be a die, tetra, or octo flare at the same time. And then vent 3 goes off, and then Sunforge, which is the snake boy or the phoenix, and conceptual will go off. So it's vent 1, vent 2, and die, tetra, or octa. Vent 3, then Sunforge and conceptual.
If it's Octa there, Lulu, you can stay on the side.
Okay.
I think we just get there again, and then we
Yeah.
can review
Yeah.
the other ones later.
I think we can review it after, like tomorrow. I don't think we
Yeah.
Yeah,
should review that
just make
today.
the first
Bye.
part a little more consistent on the next 10 minutes. Then we talk, and then we break.
What are you
Say
saying,
again,
Lulu?
Lulu?
Forget it.
Refood if you need to, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. Pulling.
この暗き牢獄を次の人根としてやろう。
Oh fuck.
I got him.
Absolute donkey.
What happened? to
I
the box action
appreciate
buttons?
you.
He jumped in the puddle. Partner?
Extra.
Tetra.
I was moving too hard.
I'm doing DPS, bro.
Watch torches. Watch serpent phoenix.
In partners.
This shit's so confusing. I don't know if I'm
Okay.
tired or it's confusing.
For tomorrow, do you want me to keep spinning Warren here, or do you want me to save it for a deploy?
I would rather it be on the tanks for sure.
I got him.
That's my bad, man.
Oh, you're fine.
Or his auto's magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
He chucks a fireball.
Knockback.
Knockback.
Protean? I got him.
Oh.
I got this
Maybe
thing.
somebody's gonna get a
Yeah,
bow.
we're working it. People are gonna die. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you got it. You got it. You got it.
Got it. 1's go to 1.
My thanks.
2s. 3s.
By myself? Oh, probably.
Yeah, Lulu.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of cancer for all time.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some speed kill mid strat.
For sure. Deploying center.
Go towards your number.
Alpha Charlie spread. DPS in. Corners. Partners.
Partners. Lulu on me. I'm coming.
Oh, I was a little too far back. Sorry, Warren.
Grab Lisa.
One.
One.
Got Miranda.
Wait, do I? I'm invul name.
Okay.
Center, get ready for Gorgon.
Gorgon's will chariot first.
Alright.
Chariot, get ready.
Out.
I have temperance for both of these reforged mechanics, by the way.
Sick. Oh, I'll have speeder for both actually as well.
DPS are good.
I'll use expedient shortly then.
Wait, nobody got D.
What?
Yeah.
Zhao was petrified.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Am I wrong?
We were supposed to be south
Red?
there, Velvet.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's, I guess, kind of confusing because the Gorgons are still alive.
Yeah.
I reset.
We're south because we used to, you redo the prio or you used to do the opposite? The second set.
We were both. That was the good pattern where we don't have to. No one has a flex for us.
Yeah,
So
but
the
do you
way
like
I
look at,
do it,
you look at
Velvet,
each
is
do you look at each set individually, or are you supposed to?
Each set individually, yes.
Oh, okay, okay. So you can always do the prio. You don't have to you don't have to flip it if it's for the second set.
Correct.
No.
Okay.
First set, second set doesn't matter.
Hold it.
I wasn't so tired. I would be having fun on this fight, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, at least get some muscle memory before people sleep, and it should be better
I'm not
tomorrow.
having fun, man.
Red.
Come on.
right.
Yep, spreads. Watch torches. Watch Phoenix. Out spread.
Oh my goodness.
We're
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to keep doing that though.
LB gen?
We did get a lot
Yeah,
of
LB.
LB. That's the speed kill strat in this. The LB cheese fight. Start with 0 gear.
watch. Her legs are on.
Sorry.
Out
Out.
chariot.
Yeah, debuffs.
DPS first.
Yeah, so I'm going north and clockwise.
Rain adjust.
Yeah.
Can you always look where they start?
Oh, I got Petri. God damn it.
Rip.
Oh,
Oh, rip Lulu.
it's okay. I'm in the right spot.
None of them are gonna blow up, so it's
Okay.
recoverable.
Oh,
Damage.
Just relax, get people up, watch clones.
Yep.
Stars and Miranda.
I got Rin.
Actually, can you get both? I need the divorce.
I get both. Sure.
Taking it ASAP. All safe for me, please.
Beta Delta. Spread.
I'm second winding. Thank you.
There's Inchikaros. Corners.
Corners.
Proteans. We got a bonus.
It's watch.
You always remember.
Yeah, I don't have
One.
We need like massive unit for this.
I got True putting it up.
Prep.
It's going to
Please go
be
off before the
Stompy
reflection.
Boy.
It'll be a knockback. Knockback.
Can get Velvet.
My thing.
No, this will be super garbage.
1, 2,
I got one.
3, 4.
I don't have rep for this. If you have it, just throw it there.
2s, 3s, 4s.
I trusted.
Good job.
Nice. Good job.
We have another LB almost, so.
LB gen.
LB gen.
Next is the flame pit mechanic.
Rolls. 4-fold, right?
Yep. Stock spread.
Talking is spread.
Tell me when you want to min for deploy.
I'll just do it now.
Okay, bidding. Go south.
South.
Charlie.
That's
Watch
normally.
the gas on the next one.
North. With a cast. Partners.
Partners. Me with Faye.
Watch the jump.
Next is stock
On
off the
3.
flare, so dodge this and then do the stuff. I'm running all the way to save.
Yes, Protean spots
In
Red. I got Rin.
Bad.
I got Zhao too.
Buster, good luck, Warren.
I can get Warren when he does.
Can you guys
I got him.
back up a little in the asylum, please?
We got LB too.
Okay, you got Warren.
Watch for type.
Is my light party front or back?
Out, Chariot.
Chariot. I'm sorry.
This doesn't work out. This one works differently. It's yeah.
This one is Protean spots. This one's Protean spots. So go to your Proteans now.
Go to your true Protean.
True Protean. So the way it works is, look at your shorter debuff. That's what you have to do first.
So it should be tanks and healers looking out first. It should be cardinals. So like, go to the edges, look out.
Whoa.
So we're not.
We're gonna need to talk about that.
Yeah. Let's talk
we
about
just
that
need to go
tomorrow.
over this one. It's completely different.
Yeah.
And it's about 1:30 right now, so let's talk about meeting time tomorrow and all that real quick.
Yeah. Okay. One second. So I guess if we are stopping now, if I pitch forward like we start at 11 a.m. PST, is that too early? It's like over 12 hours.
That sounds too late.
Too late? You guys want to go earlier?
Let's say 8 hours plus 2 to get breakfast, so that's 10 hours from now. That's 11:30 EST, 8:30 PST. So let's just call it 9 PST if that's fine with everyone.
I
That's
think
cool
like
with me.
1 is good.
Oh, really? That's fine with me.
Like 1 hour later.
What time did you want?
Well, that's 2 hours later,
10
isn't it?
a.m. PST, 1 p.m. EST.
Yeah.
One time zone, please.
Oh yeah.
10.
Sure, that's good with me. That's noon my time, yeah.
10 p.m. PST.
Yes.
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
10 p.m. PST.
I mean, we
starting
could.
10 p.m.
We'll just meet in 24 hours.
All right, so
10 a.m. PST.
10 a.m. PST.
Just put it in the schedule thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Lixum, will you be awake?
Oops.
I can like DM you when I'm awake. It'll be like sporadic, honestly.
Oh, okay. I would like to make a MIT spreadsheet, at least for the second phase.
Yeah, definitely.
NK, either just yell at me for min for deploy or tell me.
Just always put it on the tank, please.
Okay.
What I've noticed that the dot doesn't take that much. Like I have TBN, and I think just put them in on the deploy. Okay,
Really?
what I would say. Yeah, the hits don't hit that much.
Yeah, and the Buster's a lot more spread than the 7S fight.
Alright.
And then also, like about the tank buster, if a tank is dead, I think keep them alive until the other tank volks. Then just let them die.
Yeah.
So I can res them faster, right? If you let them die.
Yeah, just like, well, like they have to wall